actual streaming software.
Does that mean you're done?
Yes, I'm done now. Yes,
What
I
did
didn't
you
know I needed to
change?
say that.
What did you change? That literally looks nothing different. Like nothing changed.
I changed something. There was something I changed. Saturation. I took the saturation down a little bit, and I think the gamma.
Yeah, you fucking nerd. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Go make a YouTube video about it.
I will.
All right, we boys, we ready?
Bean. Bean.
Okay. Straight up cold open. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
We don't have a name yet.
This is true.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's hard
Do
to
you know
introduce-
Jeremy? Wait. You've seen Lord of the Rings, right, Josh?
Yeah, once.
But you've seen all of them, right?
Yeah, once.
Okay, but you remember the movie, correct?
Not fully. That's why I'm saying once.
Okay, fair enough. You're both in the same boat, dude.
No,
Like-
because I think Josh
Well,
recently
you haven't seen all of
watched it. Like, yeah, don't know, Josh. Did you recently watch them all? Like within the last 2 years?
It's in the last 5 years.
Yeah, like did you? I
Like,
remember
what-
you watching them and saying
Jeremy.
like you wanted to watch them like for real, and you liked them or something.
Yeah, they were good. They were good.
Yeah, they're all right, whatever.
So what are you trying to fucking say? What are you trying to say?
I'm
bro?
trying to say you haven't
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
one of the greatest trilogies ever.
I've seen bits and pieces of every one of them, mostly through either Josh or if they're just on
What
TV.
other iconic like?
Jeremy, you cannot say
I've-
through me if I've only seen them one fucking time.
But I feel like we both did the same thing where we like watched it like at the like it was on TV or something. It was just playing and we were there and not watching the whole thing. Because I remember specific parts of the movies, but I don't know
Wait,
which
it
movies they
didn't
are.
grab your attention? Like it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
No, it probably did. I don't know. Like
We're
what
recording.
I seen, I liked it. Yeah, it's been recording for 8 minutes. We're gonna do a cold open at one point. I'm just gonna cut it in somewhere. But yeah,
Stupid. God.
yeah, that's how it goes, baby. Shit. Sometimes you start one and then like you just have it like no audio where it's just us talking and doing like talking to ourselves, and then all of a sudden it just kind of cuts in and here we are.
No, you know what'd be really cool
That's the
actually.
intro
is if
music
you,
right there.
is that it's just like yeah, intro music or it's quiet or something like that, right?
Hmm.
And then what you do is I don't know if this would be copyright or if you get. I don't think you can, but is if you got the sound of like let me like that
Yeah.
sound. If you got that sound,
didn't make a sound
and then
when
all
you
of a sudden
came.
like,
I
oh,
think.
But
I
just-
think.
could've
Yeah,
just said that.
I get what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that, did I?
Yeah. It's alright though.
I mean, I thought you guys would have heard.
I
it for
mean,
some reason.
you could. I want to get a soundboard at some point. Like, maybe not you just for this. I just kind of wanted one, but like, yeah, definitely could get like.
I get what you mean, Jeremy. Soundboard for like other sounds and stuff, but read what you're talking about, like because Discord lets you record, right? Like lets you
Yeah.
record. while you're-
Oh.
So I
yeah.
mean, if they do, then they must know that that sound's probably eventually gonna end up in somebody's video.
Yeah, because if I think about it, if anything, also we wouldn't even nearly need a soundboard for it. We could literally just join.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
But in, like,
also, yeah, I don't think Discord does that. Would copyright that.
I don't think so either. But
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know if they even could.
Discord's
copyright
pretty.
that.
The Discord's
Well-
pretty. I mean, I'm sure you can copyright pretty much anything. I'm sure, but
Yeah.
with the
Well, I
right,
mean,
with
yeah.
the right legal team.
I guess
Yeah.
what I'm saying is I know that you can't. They don't copyright that just because like all the streamers and stuff I watch, like they have people in and out of the calls all the time, and you hear that noise go off. And I'm guessing that they have everything on here like able to be used through streaming and not be copyrighted because like there's a streaming mode. Like whenever I
Yep.
pull up Streamlabs, it turns streaming mode on, and I have to exit out of the banner.
Yep. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Which I don't know what streaming mode does, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure it makes it so that your Discord isn't able to be displayed.
Oh, okay. Oh, like you can't like
Yeah.
see my DMs.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to like. So say your camera or your screen went to Discord, and what Discord would do, I think it just makes it like a black screen or something like that. So you can't see like what channels you have, or your like your unique user ID down at the bottom because it has the hashtag and then your user ID or your numbers. So like it would just make it so people would be easier to find your specific person, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's privacy and just things like that because you don't want people like just randomly jumping into your discords and stuff like that if you're streaming, you know.
Did you ever see that Call of Duty kind of does something similar?
With what?
You could change a setting. I checked it on. I did it earlier, and I fucked.
Oh, yep. It'll make
sure
their names all random.
Yeah, it'll make random names for everybody. So like no one,
yeah.
like no one knows. I was like, I did that once, and it's so confusing.
Snipers. It's so confusing, but it's good for like streamers, I guess, in some ways because it makes it harder to stream snipe them because you know when you kill somebody, they were like, "Was that me?" You know, I mean, they'll figure it out, but.
Well, I'm guessing they'll see their name when they die.
You know what's funny though? Speaking of stream snipers, is how the biggest streamers right now, the biggest Warzone streamers, they literally have stream snipers who help them if they're doing bad. If they're doing bad in the game, they'll literally fly over in a helicopter, kill themselves, and they'll have like 30,000 cash on them. Like, get those loadies, boys. And I'm like, I wish I had a personal fucking. Yeah, they do that, and they're like, they'll like literally be like a helicopter flying in. They're like, "Boys, helicopter, light it up!" And they're like, "Wait, no, that's a good one. That's a good stream sniper. He's coming to help." And they're like, he'll literally let them kill him. And sometimes they won't blow up the helicopter. He'll land, he'll let them kill them, and then they can have a helicopter, their loadouts, like everything. Right?
I don't know if I ever could do that. Like that'd be I'd be too like I wouldn't trust anybody. Like not even that. Like I just wouldn't trust them. I'm like. Fuck, I'm gonna get killed. Like I'm always dying.
Four of them, and it's usually just one person flying in, so they like, okay, yeah. Even if they, even if they did try to kill them at the end, I'm pretty sure they would die. You know, that makes sense.
Yeah.
1 versus 4.
What I want to try was like I see Expel do it a lot. He does like he'll do like a little quick 2-shot at the ground near someone and solos. And then they'll do it back, and then they'll like work together with that person, but not being in their team, obviously. And dude, I seen a few videos that dude, they're funny as fuck. It looked like it wasn't gonna happen. Or he'll go down somebody, and if they have a self, he'll put some plates on the ground and let him self, and then they'll get up and put plates in.
Who was it that I saw? Was it Expel, or who was it that did something like that? It was.
Bush Lattes.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was Expel. I don't want to say it was though. Anyways, there was a content creator, and they literally downed someone. Maybe it was just a random person I saw, anyways. And so they downed him. They don't go and finish him. They run over him, drop all their cash in front of him, let him self, and then after that he gets up and he drops all of his cash, and they're just like vibing with each other. And he's like, "No, go on now, go on, get." And so he like grabbed all the cash, jumped out the window, and took off. And he's like. Yeah.
God,
like good deed done for the day.
Hey, just when's the last time you hopped on Warzone? Was that when me and you got that dub and then you dipped? Dude, Josh's first game back into Warzone. Fucking, just real quick game, me and him fucking get a win. Then did you go? You had like you had somewhere to go right after that. Yeah, you had to go to the pot. It was like there's like 2 weeks ago now. Like yeah, he like just jumped in. I don't know why I haven't told you about this. Like it was like I think me and you played later on. I think maybe, but anyways, yeah, we like hop in, start playing, just kind of casual, and then like all of a sudden we start like getting closer and closer, and then we're like I think it's on where that old bunker used to be for like the vault, outside Corey. Like I don't know exactly what direction that is. Correlation with Corey.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's on the northern side of the map, by the forest.
Yeah, by the forest with the train track near it. We were kind of on that side, up on the top, and like we were just fucking making it through. Josh, not gonna lie, he outshined me a little bit at the end of that game. We're both doing pretty even, and then also at the end of the game, we started getting good kills, and then we're like fucking just like we just had good like placement throughout that whole end of the match. We're like, final guy is like, we're like, oh, final circle. Like we're deciding whether we're gonna push him because we're both on like there's like this ledge, like this like upper like a high ground. Then it was us, and then they were across this little open area, and we're like, we could either push them now and try to like 2-on-1 fight them, and then like the circle pulled behind us. So I was like, oh, perfect. So I was like, let's just go up here and get on the high ground, wait till he comes. So then they came. Dude, he lit me the fuck up, though. Like, I thought I was going to die. Then Josh got him across the fucking circle. I was like, perfect.
Dude, it's so crazy. I was going to say weird, but it's actually just crazy. Like, it literally happens. It's like Josh, like, kicks into, like, a third gear or some shit at the last circle. Or, like, when he's, like, he just stepped. Because it's crazy. Like, I had the same thing happen. Exact same spot with him. And I don't know why. Exact same spot. And we were we pushing? Yeah, there was like 2 or 3 squads left or something like that. And I remember I downed one, but I had to reload. And then Josh goes, just lights the other guy up, lights him the fuck up. Then another person starts pushing. He lights him the. I was like, I was like, dude. And we got the dub. And I was like, dude, I shit you not, I would have been dead without you. Like, I would have been just totally dead.
I love how he's like utterly useless until then he'll drop 10 kills in the last like 2 minutes of a game.
His skill for the end. He's like, all right, this is when I need it.
It's literally like I'm casually just looting everything behind you guys. You guys are just sprinting around getting kills, and I'm like last circle. I'm like, hey, dude. Oh, Jeremy, well, that part of that story, that the one we won too. The worst part is like right before that. We had the easy part. There's these 2 fucking guys sniping behind that fucking rock. Remember that?
Oh fuck yeah, that was.
And they kept fucking lighting Jeremy up. Luckily, I was like, fuck it, Jeremy. And it was like they're behind a big ass rock and a big tree, and we were behind a couple rocks. And there's a big open area in between us, and I was like, fuck this. I was like, Jeremy, you keep fucking popping at him, and I just sprinted to the right, like out in the open, and I just fucking. We both just started lighting them up. Both like. He sniped one, dropped one. They tried to go behind the tree, and then I just lit him up with my fucking M16. Oh, dude, it was crisp. It was nice.
Crisp, dude. Josh got more kills and damage than me in that game. Not like it does. Not like it's rare, but like it's. No. I felt like the reason I say that is like it felt like I felt like I was like, oh shit, I'm doing so good. Like it was, I think because it was like I was doing really really good at the beginning, and then like Josh was kind of like felt like I had like maybe double his damage. And then like that end fucking part happened, and all of a sudden he like doubles me, and like I think he had 3,500 damage, and I had like 2,000. I was like, dude, I swear to God, I felt like I had way more than this. Is that the same? Did I shoot someone out of the car in that game, right before we got to that part? Maybe it was. I think I just got like cool kills for me, and I felt good, and I just assumed I was doing so much better, and then like. End of the game happened, and I was like, "Oh."
For some reason, like when it got to that point, like what I was talking about with those people sniping behind that rock, up until that point, and us running there, that was I don't remember it because it was pretty uneventful. Yeah, it's just like we were just kind of chilling out, blah blah blah, and like I remember we were kind of by quarry, and then we're like, I remember we're like, oh my god, we're top 20 already. We're like, what the fuck? Like we really hadn't seen anybody, hadn't done anything.
Just running around.
Okay, so like Jeremy's like, well, let's just stay on this right side of this circle.
Yeah, we went up to that. We went up to that buy station on the hill, right? And I think we bought. Did we buy Ghost or did we just get a loadout there? Because I think that's where that car kill happened. Because that guy, guy was.
No, that was the best part. No, we never got Ghost. We never got to get it. Those guys, because we started getting shot at right after we got there, and then like that, there was like a bunch of people brawling out, and then that's when we were sniping out those guys. We got them killed, and after they killed, remember that loadout dropped, the free one.
That's okay. Then, I knew a loadout.
and then that guy landed right by, and then we killed that guy trying to hide behind it and shit. But yeah, it was pretty fun. But I really haven't been playing so much just because I literally been just leveling up the Cold War weapons, like. It's kind of rough, but it's necessary. I can't level up fast. I don't get enough kills, and I don't get enough usage out of them in Warzone.
Just if you're gonna
cannot stand Cold War.
I'm not gonna lie. When you got on, it was like 2 days ago or yesterday. Me and Reed were playing, and like we were in the middle of a match too. Like it wasn't even like a calm part of the match, and like I just see that is like Zealot's playing this or whatever your name starts playing this Cold War. And I was just like, oh, yeah, bro. I was like, gross. Then he's like, yeah, I just saw that. just knew. But I mean, I get it. I have been leveling up my Cold War guns. Like whenever I choose one, like I just leveled up the Papoosh. Leveled it up yesterday from Plunder. I just put a double XP token on, and then I just drop it. Dude, I don't know, like, just because, like, all the guns balanced out, now it's, like, so much easier to level up a gun now because you're not getting ripped apart by FFAR or a fucking AUG. So, like, I went in there, I was, like, dropping 40 kills in these games. Like, some of them I'm like, why is this taking so long? Like, well, it should be over, but, I mean, like, shouldn't complain because I'm getting so much XP, but, like, god damn. We're just dropping Storage Town and just fucking go nuts, dude.
I've been leveling up 4 guns. I mean, I finally leveled up the M16 to the level I want, and then now I'm leveling up 3 other ones: the Bullfrog, the LC10, and the Carve 2.
Oh, dude, I really like that LC10.
Yeah, Reed's been shredding with the LC10. I pick it up a lot, and I do like I'll pick up the LC10 and the Papoosh all the time, and the Farah. I kind of stopped picking up the Farah now. I feel like I think, and obviously I know it does a lot of damage and everything still, but like I'm just
its
not.
Reload is so
yeah.
bad.
It's I don't know if it's the iron sights or what it is. I'm just not like.
I actually kind of like the iron sights.
Like I don't know. Like I just whenever I use it, I miss shots easy. Maybe does it have a little circle at the end like how the RPD does, RPD or whatever it does? It has a weird sight that I'm not. Maybe it's the sight or something about it like I don't like.
So what I was going to say,
maybe?
which I don't know if this is what it is, but I know that for me it was a really weird thing when I noticed what it was, which was the movement speed, like your ADS movement speed. So you're moving super fast, so like it's harder to have to like compensate for that because
like moving. It's mobility that you're talking about, or like the
see, so because while you're ADSing, you move faster than if you're not ADSing because of how Cold War guns work.
Oh,
so like you go from moving at a certain speed to all of a sudden really fast. And you're like, oh, what the fuck? And I remember I had that happen to me, so I had to start compensating for. People really like it because you can strafe really easily. It's hard for people to hit you, but if you're not used to it, it's also hard to hit other people.
Well, I knew that the FFAR did that, and I like that about the FFAR. I don't like honestly I don't know what it. I think it's just like I'm not good with the iron sight, like because I don't know I don't know if it was that because like I do use the. Because the SMGs would probably do the same thing as that, right? Because I use those, like, and then they're just fine. They're perfect. Honestly.
If they were the Cold War SMGs, yeah. But if they weren't,
like the Papoosh and everything else.
Yeah. So, what I can only imagine is that the back of the iron sight on the Farah is back. It's really
it's blocking
it
enough.
It covers like this much of your screen, and then you have the front post that's like just this, but then you have the back that's like this fat, and it's just blocking crap. And it could be that. I know a lot of people don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, I used to pick it up a lot, right when the new update came and like everything got like nerfed and like kind of balanced. I picked it up a lot and it's doing good with it, and like I still don't mind it. But if before it used to, I'd pick up a Farah if I had one, and I'd pick up either the Papoosh or the LC10, and sometimes the Bullfrog, but your boy can't.
Bullfrog.
I do, but it's just like your boy's not always hitting headshots, so it's not like the time to kill ain't the greatest for your boy.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, now I'll try to find an LC10 and a Papoosh and just take both of those until I get my loadout. And,
okay.
And then like my loadout now is the Papoosh plus the car, or I've been using the M4. Felt good today, and
dude, the M4 is sick. I love the M4.
Ooh, boys, I'm probably about 50 games away from getting an Obsidian.
Nice. Dude, I'm actually looking at this AK. I'm like, I kind of want to try it, but
you leveled it up, didn't you?
No, not the Cold War, the Modern Warfare AK. Weirdly. Let me try. I'm gonna put the Cold War AK. I think it's not the thing where I stopped. Where I couldn't find like a meta for it. Where's it at? Cold War. Is because not all of the things have been tested. Like not all the stuff on here.
Yeah, I do know that it's
like the ammo hasn't been tested.
A lot of people just use the Cold War AK-7 as like a SMG, basically. Like, just because it's
shreds.
It's like a truck. It hits like a truck, but like not worth a damn anything farther than mid range,
I'm feel like. I think the only
the one flashlight that I want to know is the Tiger Team Spotlight, and I don't know how its stats correlate. I know what it does per se, but I want to see like the raw stats from like True Game Data, and it just doesn't. From what I can tell, it's not adding anything. Yeah, it's not adding anything, so I can't tell what it's actually doing for me.
I don't use a lot of the. I hate saying that because actually that's a lie. I was gonna say I don't use a lot of the. What's in that? Citrus punch.
You guys, so far this is the best flavor.
What is? And those are.
Yeah, it looks rough when you're drinking it. You're like.
those surges? One.
Fuck, man.
No,
they're truly punches. Me and Caitlin, we've both tried the berry and fruit punch. The berry punch, I don't want to even taste it again, but I have it out to remind myself. It tastes awful, god awful. I can't even explain what it tastes like. It just tastes terrible. The fruit punch tastes like fucking cough syrup. God awful. So now I have the last one, the highest hopes, tropical punch.
That's the only one I tried.
Is that pretty good?
I didn't mind it. I didn't think it was the greatest. Like I would never probably go out of my way to buy it, but like it didn't taste like ass, I guess.
Yeah. So far, citrus punch is my favorite. But it tastes almost diety. You know what I mean? Like a diet fruit drink. That's what it tastes like.
But anytime I hear diet and anything like fruity, I always think about Mom's Diet from back in Great Falls.
Dude, that's why I know that it tastes so much, man. Like that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, we go to Kernighan's and it's just fucking was it diet peach tea in those like big 64-gallon fountain drinks that she'd get, and like literally how I described the taste of it is and Josh hated this. Tastes like the smell of plastic. It doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense.
No, it makes sense now. It didn't make sense then as a child for me.
Just weird because it made sense to me. But
hey, I probably just wasn't, Jeremy, I'm also.
I guess you never tried it. I guess did you?
I was like, I'm blind. Like I'm a basic bitch. I was picky as fuck. I probably didn't even know. Like I know what my favorite foods taste like, and they all taste good. Anything else tastes like asshole.
Tastes like asshole. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, the fucked up thing is
this one's good.
It wasn't that
this
bad.
One's good.
Yeah, the tropical.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, like it wasn't bad. Like I guess I never tried the others. There is actually a whole case up there. I don't know if Shawnee tried anymore because she usually only has like one, and then like she doesn't drink, and maybe doesn't even finish that. So like, she doesn't.
So I'm lucky I saved the citrus and tropical for last. They're definitely the best.
Dude, I'm like judging myself, like just knowing that this is being recorded. Like I judge myself how many times I take a drink. Like I'm noticing, like I'll just sit here and talk, and then I'm just like.
I'm judging myself because my house looks resi behind me, and I don't like it. But maybe I'll get it figured out next time. But right now I'm too lazy.
Not all of your house doesn't look resi. It looks actually looks nice. Look at that picture.
No, not the wall. No, not the house looks resi, but like
what's in the shot? Yeah, it looks fine.
Bunch of stuff. I got my gaming chair back there. The really old timey chair right here.
Yeah, where'd you guys get that chair? To be honest, I don't remember ever seeing it.
This chair right there and that one are from Caitlin.
Wait, is that from her old house in Plaza?
Yeah. We're not buying any new things because we're trying to get a house, and if we do, we're getting new furniture.
Yeah, new shit then. Yeah. Is that going to be a part of with the mortgage program?
Yeah, she can't even sit in that chair anymore because she can move around so well. Like if you put her in, she immediately
flips
head
over.
dives.
Oh Jesus Christ, dude! I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking scared. You guys fucking got me nervous. Just like thinking, what if she fucking cries when she sees me, or if she doesn't if I hold her and she cries.
Oh, as much as
almost a year.
I love messing with your brain and letting that happen.
She doesn't seem like she does that with anyone. But
she doesn't cry when anybody holds her.
Yeah,
facts, big facts. She legit. It's like probably like one of the chillest babies around. Like, just
dude, she seems like
no, Jeremy. Like legit, if anybody walks up to her and they put their hands up to her, she will put her arms up and want to grab you. Like, haha, dude, it's so crazy. Like. Because, we got big pictures like that on the wall here.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I see them every day. And, like, it's just, as her father, I can't fathom her being that little anymore. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Dude, that's crazy.
Dude, I just looked through all her old pictures, like, her being a newborn. Unreal. It's not even the same kid to me. Like, I'm like, why do I have these pictures of this weird-looking potato in my fucking...
Is it just me, or does she kind of look like a little elf, like a chubby elf?
Yeah, she looks like the nose, like a little button nose, kind of like mischievous eyes, dude. Oh, Jeremy, I haven't told you, she's been doing this thing now. Like, for once, she fake laughs. It's legit like this. It's like, aha, aha, aha. And if you do it to her, she'll do it back. It's funny. But she'll go like this now. So, like, if you look at her, she'll, like, just have a regular face. And she'll, like, squint her eyes and smile. Like, and it looks all cheesy as fuck. And it's so funny. But she does it when she really likes food now, too. Like, if we give her snacks that she likes, like goldfish, she'll, like, hold them really tight. And then she'll, like, stop. She's doing too much.
I don't know. Just because I don't know exactly what it looks like. Is it kind of how, like, I don't know if you ever seen Grandma Gloria do that, but Grandma Gloria used to kind of make jokes and do that, like especially when she was at the house up by the high school. When you'd say something,
literally my face. Like, think of it, like her eyes squint, and she just like.
Yeah, that's literally Grandma Gloria. What she would do, like she'd always do that. Just like when you say something, no, like you just.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like when she'd be like.
Yeah, like she just do that face.
It's like that, but imagine Charlotte's little bottom teeth, like coming here, like two little.
How many teeth does she have?
She has 2 in the bottom, 1 growing in right next to it, but it's fucking sideways.
Oh god,
it looks horrible. But we think her top teeth are finally coming in, so she's finally gonna look like the little beaver that she looks like.
Nice.
A little angry beaver, dude. She look until she like gets all excited. She looks so mad, like when before.
Oh yeah, she's just sitting there like.
Then she'll smile and laugh, and then she's.
I think she gets that from both me and Caitlin both look like that when we're not.
Yeah, you 100% do. Yeah, you guys are very stoic.
Oh man, did I tell you like the other day, like so last weekend on Saturday, like I witnessed for the first time like her like actual like teeth pain. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
It was the worst fucking experience of my life, man. Like,
yeah, because they don't know.
Next to having to take her to the hospital, the ER that one time, this one was the worst. Like, yeah, exactly. I didn't know what was happening. She was sleeping for an hour. Caitlin was still throwing darts. I picked Charlotte up from Joyce at 7. Brought her home, gave her a bath. We're all good. Lay her down. She was tired, so boom, she went to sleep. She was asleep for like an hour. Next thing you know, she makes this weird noise. She's like. And I was like, whoa, I thought she's having a nightmare. So like, I'm like, Charlotte, I'm like, push her. And she like opens her eyes, starts wailing.
No.
And she's screamed before, but like, I've never once heard her scream like that in my whole entire life. And then like, what made it worse is like, so I picked her up and I was holding her for like a couple seconds. And then she like, just went limp. And I was like, holy fuck.
Oh my God.
I was like so close to calling 911, honestly. I was like, and I called Caitlin. I was like, I don't know what the fuck's happening. Like, I don't know what's happening. So like, Caitlin came back. And she's just screaming nonstop, like for like probably half an hour. I was like, she's like, it's probably her tooth because this is right after we seen her crooked tooth come in the bottom there.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm like, fuck. So like, luckily we have some Orajel, non-medicated cooling teething with chamomile and stuff, nighttime shit. So we put a whole button. It says put a pea size. I put like half that fucking. It's a little tiny tube, like it's like a tube like this big. Hold on 1 second, actually.
Reminds me of that, what was it, the Goofy movie, the fucking, what's his name with the cheese sauce all the time?
Just fucking cheese with
Leaning Tower of Cheese Up, the boy. This is how big it is.
Cheese, yeah.
Oh yeah, so like I put a pretty decent sized glop and I just like rubbed it in, and then so she was still up for like 10 minutes, but like we finally went upstairs and she was still kind of crying, and then next you know must have just hit her because she like stopped crying and like. She was so tired, like, as soon as she stopped crying, she was sitting up in Caitlin's arms, and she literally was like...
Dang.
And I was like, man, it was rough, man.
Damn.
It was rough hearing that noise.
Ruffian.
Dude, that would fucking terrify me, honestly. Like, I don't... I probably...
I'm getting emotional talking about it right now, because, like, I was so close to crying, dude. Like, so close.
Like, yeah, honestly, my first instinct probably wouldn't have been a good one. Like if that was a bad one, if that was something bad gonna happen, I would have been like just like holding her and calling like every like adult in my like Auntie Joy's mom, like anyone that would answer that would like could explain some shit. But like
no, that was the worst part because like you know obviously you know Caitlin was there trying to help, but she was also drunk, so that did not make things.
Well, and Well, I guess also like the thing is too, like new parents, two new parents, a first time child, like that's, you don't know what to expect, and then like shit like that happened, and you probably like, I've never heard any story like that with a child, so I mean like, dude, I wouldn't know what the fuck to think. I would have been like, oh, 911, get here in 2 minutes, or else you're all dead.
Yeah, like and like that, you know how embarrassing that would be. Like, oh, you guys hear? Josh called the ambulance because his daughter was teething. Like, dude.
Yeah,
but then they'd be like, damn, what a cute, adorable, doting father that cared enough to at least attempt to do something instead of be like a normal res parent and just, oh no, like, what a bad, give me a reason to cry. I'm fucking 3 months old. Sorry.
If they're crying, that means they're still alive. Wow.
If they're crying, they're breathing.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, dude, it's funny. Like,
yeah,
lifeguarding. It's like lifeguarding. Like, oh yeah, if they're coughing, they're breathing. That was good. If they're crying, oh yeah, like babies. If you're like, you know, like, if you're doing CPR and shit, like your baby was like possibly drowning. It's good if they're crying or making any noise out of their mouth, even if it sounds sketchy, because that means that there is air going through and they're breathing, and it's a terrifying thought. Dude, but yeah, that'd be rough to deal with. Yeah,
I mean, like I said, it was really scary, but I mean, it still wasn't as scary as the ER thing, though. That was still probably the scariest.
And what was that? Was that the throwing up thing? Reed, have you heard that story?
I don't think I heard it.
Pretty sure I told you.
Don't be making him nervous.
It was a random Monday, I think, or something, Tuesday, I don't know. Middle of the night, Charlotte like wakes up and she's like throwing up. We're like, okay, that's not. I mean, she's also a baby, so whatever.
That's not good. Yeah.
But then like she just kept throwing up, and we're like, what the fuck? Okay, so we like try to give her milk, threw it up. Try to give her water, threw it up. Didn't matter. Like she was, if you try to give her anything, she threw it up. Like she didn't seem to be in super a lot of pain or anything. It just she wouldn't hold. She couldn't hold anything at all. Like literally seconds within giving her, she would throw up. So we were like, fuck. So we just took her to the ER.
Yeah.
Had to wait in the ER for like an hour.
Oh
like,
my god!
All these
freaking out that whole time.
Dude, everyone was just like, oh my god, like, because they're just like, everyone seemed fine, you know, it's ER, but like, I mean, they seemed discomforted, but like, even like everyone just staring at her because like they had to keep giving us those little emesis bags, the little blue bags.
Oh my god!
Literally, she's just sitting there, she's like, yeah, just throwing up fucking bile in a bag. I'm like, cool, if we could fucking hurry up, like, literally, no one else is here before us, and we've been in here for an hour. Like, I was getting fucking mad, dude.
Yeah, for real.
I was like, literally, it would because even the car ride to mine, like, she threw up like 5 times all the way up there. Jeez. So like, but I was like, I would still rather drive to fucking Bismarck, and do it that way than fucking deal with those guys.
Oh, dude, you probably would have got seen faster, honestly.
Because you know they till this day they didn't tell us what happened. They don't tell us. They didn't say what was wrong. The only thing I could come to a conclusion, it only came from because I got sick not too long after that. It happened like on a Tuesday and Wednesday morning or something, and then Caitlin got sick on Friday and Saturday, and then I got sick on Monday and Tuesday, and we got the stomach flu. And I looked it up, and rotavirus, which is stomach flu for babies, I'm pretty sure is what she got, because it's the exact same symptoms, like throwing up and shit like that.
So wait, when she was discharged, like they didn't say anything. Like what did they do for her?
They said they tested her for COVID and like fucking some other fucking virus, and I can't even remember the other two. And like yeah, she had COVID before. This isn't the same fucking thing, but whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, okay. So they came like, she came back negative for all those tests. So we're like, okay, like, well, what's the problem? Well, we're gonna X-ray her and make sure there's nothing wrong. The X-ray, and she's like, they came back, oh well, there's a lot of blockage like in her intestine. Like yeah, she didn't go poop yesterday. Like it happens with babies, they don't poop every single day. And I was like, and she's like, yeah, so we're just gonna give her, like, here, give her some apple juice, and you know, they gave her some medication so it stopped the throwing up. And we waited. Then they're like, give her some apple juice and applesauce so that helps with the digestion. I was like, that's not why she's fucking throwing up. Like, you don't throw up uncontrollably when you got constipation. I'm sorry, that's not how it fucking works. But no, that was it. That was, well, okay. Like, after they gave us apple juice and applesauce, she held it down. Like, okay, well, you guys are ready to go. And we're like, thanks, I fucking guess. Like, I don't.
I suppose. God, that's crazy, dude.
Dude, that's fucking
We're probably,
terrible.
yeah, so we're gonna like ask her like for her first 1 year appointment. We're gonna ask her doctor like what it was.
Jeez,
Or
so what happened?
what it could have been. Yeah.
Dang.
And when's that first year?
I believe it's June 6th or something.
Ooh. Hey.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah, that's the weekend after I come down.
Obviously, because you're coming down for her first birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just only knew just because there was a whole plan in motion that if I wasn't coming down, that was the next one.
Yeah,
What?
oh, true. And the next one was that he would be coming the next weekend, or
No,
would I
it would
going
be
to you?
you'd be coming to me. So if I couldn't
Yeah.
have made it down for Charlotte's birthday, and for Reed's birthday, I was gonna miss both, and then Reed was gonna come up here for the week after Charlotte's birthday, and then so the 6th, but now we got it figured out enough where your boy gonna be paying $300 for a ride from
Or
Aberdeen.
Do you get to pay them beforehand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, so like, I got a lift sometime last week. I got 2 different lifts that weekend. One of them, the guys, I asked him about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it'll probably." He said probably. He's like kind of doing the math in his head. He's like, "It's about 200 and something miles or whatever. How far it is? It's gonna be probably around 140." And I was like, "Oh okay." And then he's like, "Just you take my number," and he got my name, had me call him, so he has my number, and then I got his name, and then it's in my phone now, and so just let me know like the weekend or a couple days even before you go, and like what time you want to leave, and then we'll get it arranged. And I have nothing planned that weekend. So okay, so then I get another lift, and I kind of asked about it just to see if the prices would change, and then this older guy's like, "Well, do you mind doing it off the book?" I was like,
Damn.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to pay like
Yeah,
part
that
of
makes
that.
sense.
yeah. So it just the whole thing would go to him. Fucker, literally tell him. He's like I should have said, oh, the guy was off. He's saying 100. I should have said 100. Definitely didn't. And I told this guy
Said 140, and so
I
he
said
went 150.
Dude, yeah, exactly. He was like, you know. So he's like, yeah. I was like, the other guy said he'd do 140. He's like, oh, okay, well, if we go out, mind if we go off the book? And I'm like, sure. And he's like, oh yeah, then you just give me 150. And I was like,
Wait, if it's off the books,
You want
wouldn't you be
more?
like, hey, you should
get
want
less.
less there, bud.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
getting more already. If I give you the normal
Yeah.
price, the 140, why would you ask for more? So I was like, definitely not paying you, because I don't give a fuck how much extra
Yeah.
money you get. Like I'm paying this out of my ass regardless. Like I don't need to.
Yeah,
fucking
it's like he's like,
add
oh,
$10.
you're willing to go off the books? Then in that case, you're a nice
Jeremy,
guy. Pay me more.
Well, here's the thing, Jeremy. I don't think saying the other guy offered 100 would have made sense, because he probably could just looked it up.
Oh,
and
easy,
seen
yeah.
How much it actually
Well,
would have been.
I didn't mean exactly 100, but I could have like dropped.
I know,
it to, like
I'm just saying, like, he probably would have figured it out, like you were lying,
maybe.
and
Either
then he
way,
could have been like, "Fuck you, now I'm
doesn't
overcharging you more."
doesn't change the fact that
200.
he fucking upped it after I told him the real price. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Fair
that's
enough.
yeah, but either way, I got both their numbers.
Yeah, I
And,
hope you're ready to get slapped in some fucking cart, bud.
dude, I'm the worst at cart. You know this.
Yeah, I know, it's gonna be
Like,
funny.
I'm fucking god awful. I'm great at Need for
I'm gonna-
Speed, but fucking give me.
It's funny. I'm gonna
Need for
in cart. I'm gonna
Cart.
black you out. It's gonna be funnier than fuck.
again.
Dang.
Yeah,
Again. Fucking.
I'm
play
pretty much
Sonic.
the god when it comes to blacking people out in racing games, bro. Sorry.
He really is, though.
Dude.
And now I got my
can
best.
Remember, I usually go tit for tat with you.
No, yeah. Honestly, like, other than Bo, who's the only person I've never even won a race against, you put up the biggest fight. Josh Kirkley and Dan can get wins off of me, but it's usually more me. Like if you look at a record, I have more runs than them. Me and yours is pretty damn close, I would say.
Yeah,
honestly.
and the thing that always annoys me too is that it'll be like, boom, boom. Like we're not crossing. It's not one of us is crossing, the other person's way back there. It's like he crosses and I'm right behind him, or
Yeah.
I cross and he's right behind me. Like it's not that like we're like blowing each other out, but we're just it's like tit for tat. Like he gets a win, I get a win. He gets a win. It's just crazy.
Ah, fuck! I shouldn't have done
What'd you do?
that.
He
You said,
did the cocksucking motion.
yeah, you're like you blow each other. I was like, oh no, let me do it again. Hold down.
But no, yeah.
Sorry,
so
Grandma.
luckily, oh man, it works out perfect too because I think so. Peyton says he might go to mine tomorrow. He's like, well, bro, you bought me groceries at Walmart the last time we were up there because his card like wouldn't work. So like I was like, oh yeah, I got you, man. I'll spot you. And so I paid for it. So he's like, whoa, to pay you back, I was just gonna buy you Mario Kart for your Switch. So I think he's gonna buy it
Dang.
tomorrow. Yeah.
you
So
go.
I was like, hell
God
yeah, but
damn. Dude, I'm kind of on the fence about. I think I kind of want to switch, but like,
That one, I the thing about it is that like, if you have more people over your house more like frequently or often, it's worth it.
but if you don't,
If you don't,
Yeah.
me personally, I say it's not, just because of the fact that like I rarely use it. I like Trinity plays it way more than I do. Like,
yeah,
that's the one thing I was like that's what kind of what has me on the fence is it's not gonna outshine the computer. So like
no.
like I'm always
Jeremy,
gonna be
your
on the
thing is-
PC than I'm gonna be on anything else. So now it's like I don't need to spend $300-$400 on that for something I'm not gonna play as much.
And our thing is like our favorite type of games usually are first-person shooters. Those are not ideal for a Switch, you know.
Oh god,
And
no.
so
That's why
like,
I just for Smash and Breath of the
I mean,
Breath-
that's only what pushed me to the edge. Is like, I play, you know, Sonic Team Racing a lot, like a fuck ton. Like we get enough people, boom, we're playing every time. So I was like, you know what? Why not just pull the trigger? I'll get use out of playing it. You know, it should be pretty fun. So I think I'll probably get Smash as well too, just to have a little competitiveness. Unless people don't want to race or something.
People don't
That'd
want
be
them
pretty
to be. I gotta get I gotta get two things. GameCube adapter. I don't know if exactly that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And
GameCube adapter.
yeah. So what it is, it's gonna
Did
be.
you say, Reed? Hold on. What'd you say?
GameCube adapter. What are you
Yeah,
talking
he's
about?
questioned what again. Yeah. So it's it basically it will allow me to plug a GameCube controller into the PC, and
Oh,
so
okay.
I could get, and that, which I gotta get a GameCube controller as well, and I gotta get that. And Derek and I have been talking some mad shit to each other about some Smash, some Melee, and I wanna,
Dude, I suck
beat
at
them.
that game, I'm not
I
gonna
wanna
lie.
beat them
I just-
cheeks in.
I usually suck at most. Like the only fighting game I'm not trash at is Tekken, and even
Knew
then,
it.
I'm probably like not even I'm probably not even average. I'm probably below average, but like it's the only one I can even like put a fight up. Like Smash Bros, not happening. I don't know how to do a combo worth to save my life.
Dude, yeah, that's
Mortal
fine.
Kombat,
Though.
not happening.
I'm actually okay at Mortal Kombat. I'm not good at it. I'm okay at it, but like.
I'm pretty all right at it.
Yeah, but like Smash, you don't even need to know the combination, the combos, just because like if you like if depending on who you're playing, like say like I want to say I know more combos and more like skilled moves than Josh does on Melee, but the sole fact that he doesn't play that way. Like, so like me and Derek will have some crazy game going on where it looks so fucking intense and we're doing like high level moves and shit. Well, not that high level moves, but high level enough for people else wouldn't understand it. And like we're doing all this shit and it's like intense. And then it looks really good. But then all of a sudden I play Josh, Jason, fucking Dexter and those guys. And I'm like, all right, I should fucking watch these guys. They fucking get in. They're just doing like shit I'm not expecting. I'm like, oh, why would they do this? Oh, let me jump up and do this move. All of a sudden I get fucking hit with something. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like this fuck is getting me with this bullshit moves, and they just know like you can't expect everyone to play at a certain level. So I guess you gotta
get
you gotta
that.
learn
I
to
completely
beat it as
understand that. All that does is make me look even worse. It's because of the fact that I know that, and I try doing that shit, and I like jump off the map. Like
Ooh, dude,
Well, so
that's
here's-
something I don't do. I don't try it. I
I
don't
see.
fuck around with that.
I know what Jeremy's talking about. When I really want to be unpredictable, I use fucking Captain Falcon,
Yeah,
and
dude,
it's nonsense.
I'll use
well, he's
like
actually a really
Charizard,
good. He's really
and
good
I'll
person.
do his
No,
dash,
he
and I'll go
is, but-
flying off the freaking map.
Yeah, no, I don't. I never try to jump off the edge and try to hit him off. I'm not coordinated enough for that. But I know what Jeremy's like. My combos don't make sense to be combos. Like they're not like anybody would use in a textbook.
No.
But like he's probably one of the best players I'm best with, honestly, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I love all the mods you can get, like make him a fucking Power Ranger and fucking
Yeah.
Captain America, dude. I love those.
Dude. Marth looking like having Itachi shit though. Oh yeah, Akatsuki shit. And Dr. Mario has it as well, I guess. He has
I don't know what.
Akatsuki shit.
Jeremy, you know I'm a superhero guy,
there's that-
Captain
so-
America and fucking Green Power Ranger, my favorite Power Ranger.
Yeah, fine. Reed doesn't know yet. So like for me, there's an emulator you can get. What a lot of people use, like, even a lot of pros use now. And for those emulators, there's mods on them, or the emulator is updated, and people add, like, the main person developing this emulator for Melee is they're putting
that one you
certain
tried?
skins on. Yeah, and what is that one?
You don't like it? It's berry.
Ugh.
This is the worst one.
But so that one has, like, every character has a bunch of different kinds of, like,
Skins, yeah, I get
skins
that.
and stuff. Yeah, so like there's
Dude,
like
oh my
Godspeed,
god,
Power
dude,
Rangers,
it made
fucking so much
me
shit.
think about getting it for my computer just because I have those fucking skins, bro.
Dude, it's
but-
sick.
I don't play anybody on my computer, so
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, no, I was supposed to get that a while ago. I never did.
Never did.
but yeah.
I
I think I'm gonna get the
try to
new
get it later.
Smash. I think I'm gonna get new Smash for my Switch. Have a
Can you
rouse
play
about.
Smash with like an Xbox controller because it's native to the
Yeah,
platform?
yeah, you can play with anything
Why would you need a GameCube one?
because it's more it's ideal. It's more optimal, especially when you played that way.
I honestly don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
I mean,
Yeah, 'cause that's the
to
console
do-
made
to
on,
do-
right?
Yeah. So a lot of the moves, like the certain buttons you need to hit, unless you're gonna map it a certain way, which
remap it.
is
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
say.
you could remap it, but I'm not gonna go down that. But it's just,
Well, I'm just saying,
and
like-
maybe I just am just used to that way. But that's just kind of how this is kind of how everyone plays. It's always
Okay,
been played.
yeah,
that way,
I
so it's-
get it. I'm just saying, it's like doesn't it make it's kind of counterintuitive if you think about it, because you're like, oh, I'd rather go through the task of getting a Switch, what would you call it, a GameCube Switch,
No,
and
it's a
then
GameCube controller.
GameCube adapter.
Oh, adapter. Yeah, it's like
getting a GameCube
20 bucks.
adapter and then getting. Oh, I know, but you don't have it, and then, whereas you could just plug your controller in right now, remap it, boom, you're good to go.
I could, and which I have done that. I used to do that before, but it's like I said, like when you play it that way, even remapping it, like
No,
when
I
you played it
understand
for
that,
so
and,
when you
like,
played it for
that's
so
muscle
long,
memory.
yeah, exactly. It's like someone playing, maybe not exactly to this extent, but someone playing keyboard and mouse, and then jumping to a controller, and then like saying like, oh yeah, well I can do this, but why go get another keyboard and mouse when I have a controller? Well, because I have it with me right now. I'm gonna do everything I can to get this keyboard and mouse again. So like
Oh, I get
that's kind of it. Just seems more. It's like optimized for it, I guess. And like just, I don't know. I get what you're saying too. I guess I just never put the time in, and I don't really want to put the time in to learn it through a PlayStation controller. Like it just, from what I can't remember exactly what it was, but there's certain moves and certain combos that it flows better with how the layout of a GameCube controller is. Like,
I get it. I understand what you're saying. I got it. Like,
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Oh, did you burp?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what? Yeah, yeah. That's something I need to get.
Jeremy,
That's-
what do you main in cart?
In cart, I don't even know.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8.
I've never played it.
Oh my god. Wait, why do you say you're terrible at Mario Kart? You
I'm
haven't-
bad at every Mario Kart I played. I'm bad at. Well,
Jeremy,
I think I
that's
played
not
Mario
Mario
Kart.
Like a
Maybe.
whole different thing, dude.
Oh shit! I guess I don't know
Jeremy,
that. I played one
Mario
with
Kart
Reed one
64.
time.
I'm not terrible at because the boys tempered me, but like I would wipe the floor any day of the week on my deathbed against all the people that can beat me in 64 Mario Kart.
Yeah, you just got a point there.
Easy.
Okay.
So it's not the same, my man. It is not the same game.
If it's like Sonic, I think I might do fine. I might be okay then.
I mean, it's yes. I mean, it's like any kind of newer racing, but the problem is the controller layout. Obviously, because there's Switch controllers, Joy-Cons, that it is obviously quite different in that sense. But I did get the new, like I got those accessories. So there's 2 controller adapters and 2 wheels. So that should help a little bit.
Oh shit! Okay. Damn.
Too bad for you guys. Probably tomorrow, Peyton, I don't know who else, maybe Tyler, and then Caitlin and I are gonna play Mario Kart if he gets it. If Peyton gets it tomorrow, we're gonna get it. No, we're gonna practice up, but they're also gonna find out what controller adapter accessory works best for them.
Ooh.
I've tried the accessories and adapters and everything like that. I still to this day stick to the slide that you put on the back of it. The one that it clicks the best. It still conform and everything like that, and just literally I like it the best.
He's saying because like
black slide that you just put on it.
I've never used the Switch.
This is it. It goes on the top of this. Like, 1 second.
Oh, I guess you have a Switch. You could just fucking.
Yeah, I don't want to run all the way downstairs to get it, but.
Oh shit! Trying to turn it on. So this is it without the slide. This is just regular controller.
And that's a whole controller?
Yep.
No, this is one of them. Yeah.
I thought there's 2.
Yeah,
but like that's what you control just your one cart.
Oh, so if I was driving a car, I'd use that one little one?
Yeah.
Yep. So watch. Slide it on there like that. So now you've got the 2 back pedals, so you can drift and throw your crap.
Oh my god, that's wild.
You use the joystick, and then you've got your.
There's only one joystick.
Yep.
That's all you need.
Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you don't need another. You don't need the right.
You got your accelerate button.
You never use the right and the.
And then you use your drifting. You're fine.
Oh.
See, now the controller you've got in your left hand, that one, yeah, I've got ones like I've got a Mario and a Luigi one. Those ones are probably my second favorite.
Yeah, these are my favorite. Because the only thing really, Jeremy, is just like you can hold it better like a controller, but it's also, I mean, it's still got those. But I know what he's talking about, like because inside you can't, if you can see it right there, the little clicky things that move.
Yep.
Those are what clicks the buttons on the Joy-Con, and so sometimes they're not the greatest or not the quickest, or whatever.
Yeah, they won't like.
But for me, it's more because I have big hands, and this is more comfortable. That's why I got it.
I was gonna say, I think that but I was gonna say almost the opposite in the sense of like, I feel like the holding the controller like this would be more like natural, I guess, with the small one, where like because the joystick's in the middle, it looks like, which is weird.
Yeah. So there's one that's in the middle, and then there's one that's offset to the left. It depends on which side you get.
I'd prefer the one to the left, honestly.
I always grab the one that's to the left. And I always grab that one, and then
I always make Patricia use the one in the middle.
No, I mean, just think about it is they've got like 4 or 6 controllers, so anyone can use whatever they want. So.
Oh yeah, I'd prefer to use. Oh well, actually, that's tough because like the buttons are moved over. Then at the same time,
either way,
you're kind of fucked on one
side.
Yeah. So yeah, this to me is way better feeling.
Oh, that looks better. Yeah. Okay,
but that's just why I like like I said, I like the slide because then I can position my hands wherever I want on the controller, and then I also get way faster response times on the clickers.
There you go.
Or bumpers, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, so I mean, like he is right. I mean, I normally only play with just the slides because like nobody else really has the adapters besides, I guess, like Reed. But I guess this weekend I'll find out because like when you come over or when you're here and we play, like probably Saturday is probably the only day we could really play. Maybe Sunday after everything, but Saturday probably mainly. And like Andrea wants to come over and play, and whoever else is gonna come over, whoever I invite, and it should be a pretty fun time.
Which day is that? Saturday?
Probably.
Like the day before Charlotte's birthday?
Yep.
Okay, we'll be getting back on Saturday then, right?
We should be.
Okay. Yeah,
because Friday we're gonna be in Bismarck Friday night, and then Saturday whenever we leave Bismarck we'll be back.
Yeah, I think I want to kind of start the night early on Saturday just so we can get to bed earlier.
Oh yeah, because what time is Chartland's thing?
Say Chartlands.
Said Chart. I didn't say it right, yes, but you
Said
got
Chartlands.
You did sound like you said Chartlands.
That's why I say Charmander. It's just easier.
Chuck is still the easiest. One syllable, baby.
Chuck. It's
Chucky.
true.
Oh, Chuck.
Adding the E just makes it longer, Jeremy.
Chucky. Nah, I call her
Jeez.
It's baby jeans right there. That's all. I shouldn't say this on the video, but that bag is.
So have you ever? So I actually have a serious question. Maybe it's not serious, but have you ever thought about, or has anyone ever asked you, your opinion on a hot dog?
Who are you talking to? Jeremy?
Both you guys.
Whether it's a sandwich or not.
Yes.
I had a previous one, and I used to say it was, but no. Josh, I'm not gonna lie. One day has changed my mind. I think a hot dog is its own thing.
That's false. That's false. I mean, here's my thing.
It's a sandwich.
No, I mean yes. Technically,
Did I say it
it is a
backwards?
sandwich. No. You probably might have thought that's what I said. I might have said that at one time in point in time.
Maybe we just
not
switched.
today. Not to no. I
Let 'em
by
finish,
the
dude.
book, it is a sandwich.
You think
By the
so?
book. But I think it is now its own thing, though. Like, you're not really going to call it a sandwich by technicality. Because here's the thing. What is a sub?
Sub sandwich.
Yeah, I guess it's a. Yeah.
Sandwich.
Hoagie, whatever. Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
It's a sub with meat
So
and topping.
so what
Yeah.
what defines a sandwich? Two pieces of
Technically, it's
this.
it
That's
says-
what the argument was. That's what you said, and this is kind of the part that
Yeah,
kinda got to me,
yeah.
was
It says
was two pieces
It's
of bread.
two pieces of bread, any kind of bread, with stuff in the middle. It doesn't have to be meat. It doesn't have to be cheese. It doesn't have to be what a typical sandwich is. It just has to be ingredients that you eat in the middle.
with two pieces of bread.
Oh, okay. So here it is.
So there's one
Item. It is an item of food consisting of two pieces
two
of
pieces
bread
of bread.
with meat, cheese, or other filling between them.
Yeah, so basically
Oh,
anything. The biggest part seems like it's the two pieces.
It's the two pieces of
But
bread.
Yes.
so this is what Josh got me on, and this is the one thing I know at the time I was not like agreeing. I was like, no, fuck you. Like, I'm not taking it. I was just because I'm fucking not gonna do it. But later on, after going on, even during the time, I was like, fuck. Like, yeah, that makes sense. It is one solid. The bun of a hot dog is not two pieces. It's one whole. Like, if it was
what I was gonna
sliced,
say.
and I think I even try to make an argument of like, well, some people rip the bun. And I was like, or you slice. Some people might cut the bun, but it was like traditionally it's not used that way, or majority of the time it's not used that way. So it's still basically one piece of bread with
And
a
you're
half a
right,
cut
Jeremy.
in it.
And my other point of that argument was a burger. You don't call a burger a sandwich, even though it is that.
You do.
It is a
People
sandwich.
do call it.
No, you
sandwich.
don't. I do not. What you
Oh,
say?
no,
I want to
Some people. No, there are people out there who call burgers sandwiches.
Why would a
name a
burger
burger.
not?
I've never once heard that.
Why would a burger
No,
not
I'm
be a
saying-
sandwich?
I'm not so okay, Jeremy. I'm not saying it's not a sandwich by technicality, book wise. I'm saying, have you ever heard somebody call it a sandwich though?
No. But I mean, like,
No.
I would. But I also don't call like certain things a sandwich. Like if I make a sandwich, it's not always called
That's
a
where the argument comes from. Why do we only call some things sandwiches and not others, even when they are by technicality a sandwich?
Is a
So by
calzone a pizza?
definition, yes. So by
It's-
definition, they're both sandwiches. But
See? No, but no. That's what I'm saying. I don't think a hot dog is a sandwich because I mean, but also the same goes reverse for like when I was talking about the sub. Like people call a sub a hoagie, but I mean also add sandwich to it. But it is one piece as well. Usually one piece.
Yeah.
Which also is crazy because I think Jimmy John's has like a sign or a logo or something, a slogan of some sort, where they say something about their subs being sandwiches. They're all subs as well. They're not. They're one piece of bread. They're
Yeah.
not two. they're
Jeremy,
not
no,
two.
because it's literally called a submarine sandwich.
Yeah.
Submarine sandwich. That's what it is.
because it
Yeah.
looks like a.
So yeah, but like, so that's my thing though. Like, I think there's too many conflicting like facts out there that make it too hard to discern whether or not a hot dog what is a sandwich or not.
We just need to have like telepathy already. Just get
Yeah,
rid of all
right.
the names. Everyone you just feel what people want, what they say.
Yeah, I agree. I wish that was a thing.
Not advanced enough
I
yet.
don't know. This won't make me seem like that big of a fucking fool.
No, but wait. Imagine if people just knew what you felt.
Oh
and meant and what
fuck
you were
no.
reading.
Yeah,
That would
I'm
be
like,
weird.
I'm like,
you would be in prison. I think. Like,
me?
yeah, it's you.
Why? If I say a lady is attractive, I'm not. What do you think I'm saying in my head? What do you think I'm gonna
saying,
come
like,
get? What do you think I'm gonna do?
Like all guys, I think would be like fucking in prison because of the shit.
No,
like,
no,
the
no.
joke-
You.
Wait, no, because then we'd be communicating our feelings. So like,
Yeah,
I guess it would be
yeah. I
like,
don't
hey,
think a
man,
joke is gonna come across as a feeling, which is gonna be also sad in the sense that we're losing jokes. But what?
I think
Quick
that they
question,
would though,
guys.
because you'd be like, I feel like I want this to be funny to you.
Why does I mean I'm sure it has to do with settings. I don't know if it's my settings or not. Why is it whenever you talk, if Jeremy starts talking, you go silent?
I do.
Yes.
Do you
for
have
me.
a setting in here?
Oh fuck! I have no idea.
I don't
This
know.
whole time-
Oh, that might have been. Oh, that might be bad. Well, no, I guess we don't talk over each other, so I guess it might be.
No,
fine.
no, not a lot, but just now it was a lot. Like you guys didn't stop talking, and I couldn't hear anything Reed said.
Okay, hold on. Let me double check. So the settings are gonna be open for a second. That's fine.
This trips me out because I forget that we can edit this. Like
Yeah,
I'm so used to
100%.
me and Peyton.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so used to me and Peyton not being able to
Footage.
edit shit. Just like
But-
whatever happens, happens.
But the
Which
thing
I mean, I
about it
won't
is,
edit much, but
if it was a setting in there where he gets priority speech over us, then that would mean that most of this podcast he's had priority speech over us.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
say something.
Jeremy
Oh.
is cool.
No, Reed, say
I'm
something, and
fucking
then Jeremy
sexy.
say something.
Lord of the Rings is better than Harry Potter.
Did it
Did that
work?
work?
That was an awful experiment. You guys,
Yeah,
you
you
guys need
didn't
to.
say anything.
Yeah,
I was
you guys
was
need-
talking
I
about like
did.
something that was an actual thing.
Okay, say something again.
Oh my god.
Harry
I'll say it
Potter
again.
is better than Lord of the
No,
Rings.
Lord
You
of
gotta
the
talk.
Rings is
Harry Potter
way
is way
better. If we
better
wanna talk about-
than fucking Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is fucking trash.
Okay, now it's. I mean, now it sounds like it's doing it evenly to you guys. Like it's like fucking.
It could just be a Discord
No,
thing too. Maybe
that might have been a Discord thing because I just
Okay,
realized
okay.
there are no. That only happens when you have roles, and
Yeah.
we don't have any roles in this Discord yet.
I'm thinking
so
maybe it was
this
a
is just
Discord thing.
strict-
Whereas that like maybe it's just how our mics are. Like maybe my mic is not pick. Or I don't know. Maybe
Wait,
it's just,
Reed,
like-
what angle is your mic at? Because don't you have to talk right into that?
Yeah, that's why I have it right here. See.
I think it's.
You don't-
I think you kind of need yours like this though, because I noticed was earlier.
You are
when
kind of quiet, Reed. Yeah.
Yeah, so like when you talk, if it's not directly at your mouth, like how the streamers have it, that's kind of how yours is supposed to be, right? Because like yours will be like here, and then you'll move, and then it's a difference. Like it's it's like you're
I was
like
a little bit farther away. Yeah.
yeah.
Talking into a can.
Yeah. I think you definitely need yours like how I want mine.
Oh
like
wow!
that.
Oh wait,
right
that's
into it.
weird. I just realized, Chicha said the same thing too when we were waiting for you, Jeremy.
Yeah.
He's like, wasn't close enough to his mic, and
Mhm.
see-
Yeah, but he's
you seem
right
close enough
there.
to me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't-
It's
I didn't know
just
he was
that
that
it's
far
on
away.
the side of his face, so he's talking out here.
Wait,
but it's
how do
right
I
here.
sound? Wait, say
Huh?
something.
I mean, this. Remember, I told you also.
Yeah,
remember,
that's
I need
perfect.
to get a
It's
cloud
loud.
lifter for my gain
Mm.
because
Yeah.
of the fact that like I do need to get that.
Yeah, you do need to get that, but also that was 100% the thing. It's because you had it right
So, like, better
here,
now?
so you're talking. Yeah, when you're talking, it's coming here, but your mic's right here, angled at this way before.
So like talking like this is
yeah,
like
you
way
need
better.
to talk. Yeah, you need to talk directly into that.
Well,
Not
yeah, of
for me.
course I knew I needed it. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. I don't think because I was like this. I should have been fine.
Yeah,
Is it the
Jeremy.
same?
Honestly, like for me, it just. I mean, also you might be turned down on my volume. To be honest, I guess
You
I
lean
never
forward
turned
a
down.
little bit. Sometimes.
It's like I said, it's literally because I need to get a cloud lifter because I have my gain maxed right now for this mic, and it's still like when we very first did this, it was not picking up like literally everything necessarily. Remember you said it was coming quiet,
Mhm.
and so I did some post processing and I increased my level of volume coming out of the mic, but then it's just gonna make it sound really gross if I play with it
Just
anymore.
gross loud.
So I need to So yeah, so I need to get a cloud lifter before this mic is gonna sound like perfect. But you know,
Okay.
Oh,
Hey
I
guys.
sound good.
Yeah, you sound good. Hey, real quick. Also, Reed, you sounded good this whole time, but too. But just real quick, heads up, we're at 110. An hour and 10. Basically, we're at an hour because the first like 8 minutes of Reed fucking wasting our time like usual happened. We definitely, since we can cut some stuff out, I don't think we necessarily even need to. Like I said, what I was gonna do for sure is send it to Josh, and
Cut version or the not cut version?
the uncut version, and like just and like if you want to go over it, like I said, like if it's mostly just like a safety thing, and maybe if you agree with how it sounds, check out, kind of skim through it, and like if you remember like, oh, I might have said something I don't really want in here, take that out. Like this is we have the option, we have the ability to do so.
It's funny because I don't think that part's ever gonna come from me because I've been doing. We just recorded now our 31st episode with Peyton, and I've been pretty good at not saying stuff I don't want to say because we can't edit. So I think I'm all right, but I will always read over and I mean listen over and stuff. To make sure it's Gucci.
Which I wouldn't expect you to listen to a full hour of us talking what we already went through.
No, it's fine. Well, you know what? I'll make me and Caitlin do it because Caitlin's actually started.
Oh, it should be a good. Should be a good judgment too.
Yeah, she expressed high like really wanted to listen to ours.
Well, yeah.
Like I said, me and Peyton's is tough. It's getting tough, you know. I guess it's more my part though. It's more no, it's fine. No, it's my part of not preparing as much. Like, you know, I came in, I was like the first episodes I was like, I always found something to talk about. But now like I keep like I'll have something to talk about, but like actually gets to it and my memory's like goes blank and then I'm like, fuck, what do I want to talk about?
Well, then you're gonna think about it too. It's like, oh shit, I've already talked about this. You know,
yeah, or that too. That's the other part. It's like 31 episodes. I forget some of the stuff I've said already, and I'm sure I repeat a lot of shit.
That's why I feel like in the beginning, where you can just like get the raw stuff out, where people are like, oh yeah, this is cool, la da da da, is great. But then at a certain point, you're really gonna need like a clear cut, like some sort of like itinerary, if you want to call it that.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, like, so like from the things I listen to, are you talking about like a schedule of each episode, like a kind of like
no, you don't need a schedule, but like I'm saying, like where you have topics at least. Yeah, like, hey, we're going to touch on this, we're going to touch on that, we're going to touch on this. Not in any specific order, not necessarily. Maybe one will tie into another. You never know. But what I'm saying is that you need to have some sort of set like something, you know, so that way when you do stray or when you guys are just talking about something we already talked about, you can like have that like, boom, okay, yeah, remember this, or like, hey, have you ever, like, you know, something, just tie it back into cohesiveness.
Well, I definitely, like, even right now I have like 7 different like topics like right now, but like there's also like the best part of it is since it is weekly, and like I like to think that I keep up enough, but obviously I didn't know about the fucking Palestinian and
how did you, so he did not know that Israel and Palestine were like, well, I knew
that I knew it was from the Zohan is the only thing I knew about them. I don't fucking keep tabs. I don't keep tabs on my
underrated
country,
movie. Underrated movie. On God.
No, it's fucking perfectly rated. It's great.
No,
if anyone thinks it's not good, then I just don't believe their rating and it doesn't count. It's a 5-star.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's underrated.
Yeah, but either way, so like for that, like besides things like that and probably world events, I definitely like to think I know a decent amount of news that happens that is like something that we could talk about every week, and which most people do. We all have Snapchat, TikTok, all kind of things that like
there's a lot of social media covers a lot of it.
Yeah. So like we're always like, you don't even have to know a lot about it, and like we just like, oh yeah, hear about this, then all of a sudden check it up, pull it up, and I can fucking read it off, and here we are. Like it's very very easy to kind of do that, which I get what you're saying. So like what I do a lot is even before I was like a little weird, I would always like for like the last like couple months I've been just like thinking of things to talk about throughout the day, like when I'm bored. like at work a lot, especially when I'm home or working from home. I'm always sitting there, or even if I'm like sitting on my computer. This is like, I feel like I'm in a podcast. I'm at work and I have my fucking my water bottle on my desk. I'm literally like just not even working, and I'm just like having a podcast in my own head. Like I'm going through an interview in my head, and I'm like talking into my fucking water bottle like a psychopath. But like I'm always kind of thinking of shit like that. So like this is always, it's nice to finally get into motions. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, like I think it's always good to have that, even in the beginning stuff too.
It's crazy. Yeah. Just now thinking this, I kind of came up with the name.
Ooh, what?
The Nerds Table. Oh, like at school, like you're in school, like that's the Nerds Table over there. Because all we do is talk about nerdy shit, which is 100%. Fine. I love it. That's what we're here.
I was gonna ask, how long do we want to go today? Because I definitely.
I feel like we haven't really touched on really any subjects. Really,
we talked about Warzone. We talked about like video games the whole time. Yeah,
like we're opening the valves right now. That's what we're letting loose. Getting the feels.
All right, so as I definitely like.
Actually, though,
what?
Speaking of which, I had a question for you. Did you? I honestly, personally, haven't even watched it. I just didn't even bother to. It was a while ago, but did you guys see the new trailer for the Rick and Morty, the new season?
No.
I didn't. I thought it came out. I just never bothered to watch it.
I'm mad with them. The whole point of them getting the deal with Adult Swim is to come out faster, and they're still going slow.
Yeah, did they say like 90 something episodes that were
70,
74 episodes?
In their 70 episodes. That's 7 seasons.
In their defense, throwing different numbers.
They did say, I believe it was after the end of the season, that they were going to take a year off. And that because they were been so successful that they needed time to like decompress and have time off.
After this new season that's coming out.
That they already made?
Came out.
Fourth season, you mean?
So after the last season that just came out, they said that they wanted to take a break. They wanted to kind of decompress and take.
Fourth.
Okay, fourth. So after the fourth season, because I've given up on the seasons because they're all great. Anyways. I believe they did say that they were going to take like a year off, and that they were going to, take some time, because I think they knew, hey, we're going to have to put the hammer down now that we've got this deal. And so I think they wanted to take that time off before they're going to have to start pumping them out. But
if that is the case, I hope that's the case. I pray it is.
I'm almost positive that's what it was, because I remember when that season ended, when season 4 ended, I was so hyped for the next season, because I remember that they said they were renewed for X amount of seasons. It's like, oh, boom, here we go, boys. And then I think I saw this article where saying that they were going to take a year off, and then COVID happened, so then they probably took another year off.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what happened.
I suspected the first year off, because I'm sure, like, I was like, well, they probably got to get their deal together, figure out the logistics of it, like what maybe direction, or like if they have new writers come in from like to actually. I don't know the business of making.
Do they do contracts and such? As I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yes.
So that'd probably be a lot of time writing up contracts and going over and making sure, like, revising and everything. That's probably lawyers looking at it.
Didn't they make like a deal with like HBO Max as well?
Did they? I fucking pay for it.
That's why they always, if you ever see Justin Roiland's posts on Instagram or whatever, like, go check out Rick and Morty. All 4 seasons are on HBO Max or whatever.
Yeah, so they made that. I know they made that deal. So that's the thing. They made these big moves and these steps. Dude, so I think they said that they're going to take a year off.
That's a good deal, because HBO Max is about to blow up with all these home releases.
It's been blowing out, dude.
I know, exactly. Damn, dude.
Derek and I
what
do.
What was it that started it all? Was it King Kong?
Yeah,
King Kong
versus Godzilla.
Oh, yeah. It was Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman started it all, didn't they?
I thought Justice League did.
Oh, no, yeah.
I think it was Wonder Woman.
No, yeah, Wonder Woman was the very first one, yes, because I watched it, very disappointed.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was good. I liked it.
I never seen it.
I do not think it was better than the first one. Even
well,
close.
That's getting...
Honestly.
Okay,
there was very minimal fighting at all.
There was. I like the art style, or the
besides
style
Cheetah
of the movie.
Besides Cheetah, there's no real villain. Like, that guy had a bunch of wishes or whatever the fuck his power was, but kind of OP and bullshit to me, if you ask me. But
He was like God, basically.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I may or may not have
just wanted-
seen part of only the first one.
So you haven't even seen the second one.
I
Or
know
the full
for a
first
fact that I was supposed to be sitting down watching it. I don't remember anything besides bits and pieces of the fight at the end of the first one.
one. So if you haven't seen those, you've seen
I've never seen
Invincible.
In what?
Invincible?
Who, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Jeremy, have you seen?
The fuck is that?
Oh my god.
It's a animated
Only,
superhero
like,
show
one of
on
the-
Amazon Prime.
Like only one of the best TV shows out right now.
Because it's very graphic. It's
Is it on Amazon Prime? Do I have to
animated.
fucking-
It's animated.
Fucking
laminated.
It's laminated, boys.
Dude,
Pure
don't
laminated
even
gold.
do this to me right now. I literally stopped paying for Amazon Prime last month just to fucking buy a goddamn new gaming chair today and then had to pay extra for
Amazon
shipping.
Prime like $8.
No, it's like $14-15. So like,
I don't fucking
yeah,
know.
I already pay like 300 in fucking subscriptions. I don't need to pay. I'm trying to cut shit down.
I also
So I
did
cut
something
that.
just like that recently. I cut off. So I took off YouTube TV. Hardly watch TV. I mean, honestly, like
Hulu
the ads.
TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Me.
I
Hulu-
do. I do.
So
Hulu
the thing
Live.
about it is like that's the thing. I got
watch
it for the
sports.
nostalgia part of it, just because I kind of almost enjoy that period where there's ads because I just like go look at my phone or maybe there'll be a funny ad, something like that. And because ads have actually kind of like they've stepped up their game. They know, hey, nobody wants to watch these. Nobody likes ads, and so they've started making the ads like entertaining.
Tuning
you know?
to the people that actually
Yeah.
are watching them. Yeah,
And so in a
they're
sense, I
funny.
was
Yeah, there's
yeah.
some good ads out there.
There is. And so the thing about it is I actually started, enjoying it, but I never watched it enough. I found myself never watching it enough. I always found myself, I didn't have the time to sit down and watch a show with ads when I could just wait till the next day and it's on Hulu without ads. And so that's kind of how I was feeling. That's why I got rid of it.
I get that, but
But-
also like some of the stuff, like, especially when you're going through Hulu. So like Hulu will have it on there, but just because it's live that day, I don't think it does that for every channel.
No, it doesn't.
So you-
There's
so,
only
like, if there's certain-
channels
certain-
that it,
So, yeah,
Like that they
certain
have a-
shows.
Yes, you definitely
agreement
won't get everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
No,
but
yeah.
So like
Here's
I guess
my
I
channels.
like the
So
fact of
what-
like if I want to, I can watch the news in the morning. I guess I'm dumb. I just like the fact of like if
News.
sometimes I watch it. Sometimes I feel like I want to be in touch
your
with
old
fucking the world, and then I
you don't
watch
have
it
to
and I
pay
get,
for that, dude. Like there's news channels.
Dude,
News channels are
there's
usually free.
there's a free news channel on the smart TV we have, but
That's what I'm saying, like-
I have like 20 fucking options. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Why?
Because I
Jeremy,
can do it though.
You're okay. So tell me this: you're telling me you listen to the news in the
No,
morning?
I'm not.
correct?
Okay, don't fucking take this out
Just
of
let me
fucking
finish. Just let me finish.
out of
Just let me
proportion,
finish.
dude.
Just yes or no.
Out of context. Out of context. Out of
And-
proportion.
I was gonna say
About
context,
the
but like we already know the context we've been talking about.
Palestinian like conflict that was happening.
I literally said sometimes. I don't watch it every fucking
don't eat your
morning.
mic. Stop
See,
eating your mic.
Yeah, you made it seem like that you watch it on a consistent basis that it
No.
constitutes being worth.
I
having it.
literally said sometimes. I don't watch the news every night. It's like I literally said sometimes. Actually, I'm gonna
Well, make a better agreement.
me editor,
Before you keep getting-
fucking replay this real quick in the fucking
wait.
video.
Wait. Before we keep going, can I explain why we have YouTube TV?
I love YouTube TV. If I'm going to choose a streaming service for TV, YouTube
Josh
TV.
did recommend it.
Caitlin pays for it. That's cool. She's the one that wanted it. I didn't even care to have it. She actually watches it every day, so that's it's worth it. Also, it's easy just to, and I know, yes, I'm gonna say this, football games, and you'll be like, oh, Hulu's got it, but we're not gonna pay $1 million just to watch.
Yeah, I
football
paid
games.
$130, dude.
Facts. What? And then also Super Bowl. That was the other reason too, because it was on
Yeah.
there, and it's just easier way to find it for us because we don't have any other kind of TV source,
Yep.
if you will. So I like it, and also there is like newer shows that I can't find anywhere else, like Resident Alien I can find on different apps now, but at first that was the only app that we had that had it. It's a very funny show, by the way. You guys should watch it. Alan Tudyk, the boy.
Who's that?
I don't even know what it's about.
Alan Tudyk is a very he's a very famous voice actor. Does a lot of different voices. He voices the robot in Rogue Story, the big black robot, the main one. You ever seen?
Rogue.
No, Rogue One. Sorry, Rogue One.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The big tall robot. He's Pirate Steve from a Dodgeball.
Okay, yeah, I know who he's
okay.
Okay, yeah, that's all I needed.
Yeah.
If you watch animated Harley Quinn off of HBO Max, he plays Clayface and a bunch of other voices on there. He plays a lot of voices on a lot of shit. You guys look fucking Wikipedia.
What is his name?
Alan Tudyk. Tudyk. It's like Tudyk or some shit like that.
Tudyk. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He's fucking.
Yeah, isn't he? He's in A Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
He is. Yeah, he is. He's in A Knight's Tale.
I haven't seen it in a while, so yeah. But yeah, I think
great
he is.
movie. Great movie.
But dude, he's the main guy. He's an alien who crashes on Earth, but he can change form and
What
he
is
changes
it called now?
resident alien because he takes the form of a doctor. So he has to pretend, but he's so
like
smart,
he's a
so it kind of
resident?
like plays
Okay.
off. Yeah,
And it's
resident
animated, you said?
alien. Nope, it's real TV show.
Oh, dude, I gotta watch it now.
And what's this
That
on?
guy's-
HBO Max?
Red- No, YouTube TV. It's on YouTube TV and I think Paramount Plus.
Okay, I got Paramount.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we got
something else.
Jim,
Something else I
you
got
guys-
fucking buy. All right.
No. It might not
Saying
be
it, I'm
Paramount
still gonna
Plus.
buy it.
If it's not Paramount Plus, it's Peacock.
Or Peacock. Yeah, I got
Still
both.
gotta buy. I
Peacock's
don't have
free.
any. I literally don't have any of those.
Peacock's,
Peacock's
free.
free. Is it?
Yeah, it just
What?
comes with ads. It's just like TV. It's free.
Yeah.
No, I mean I don't think ours.
You
has.
can pay
Well,
for it. You
maybe.
can pay for it, but all it does is takes the ads away.
Well, Caitlin got hers for free from Verizon.
Yeah. See, so I missed that opportunity. So I have
The free one.
Discovery Plus.
Oh, she has that. Dude,
Yeah.
it's so weird.
Doesn't
Like I was like,
Discovery come with like one of the? What does that
no,
come with?
Discovery
Doesn't-
Plus. Discovery Plus. Yes, Jeremy. There is different. I think I know it's one of
Is
the
it
streaming services that have
HBO or
a
Hulu?
Discovery channel on it.
Well,
but-
yeah, it just comes free with it. Like you can just get everything on Discovery.
But
from it.
Discovery Plus now has their own streaming service.
Oh, really? That's fucking.
Jeremy, when
Yeah,
they
everyone
do
needs to
that-
chill out.
we
dude.
got
Everyone's
it.
making
We got
money
it
back in.
because we wanted to be able to watch 90 Day Fiance. So
Yeah, we got Paramount
Isn't that on
Plus
Hulu?
because
90 Day Fiance.
not everything. Not everything.
Oh, not all the seasons.
If you want to stay,
okay.
if you want to stay, up with it.
That's why we got
gotta-
Paramount
yeah,
Plus
start
because Paramount Plus has all Survivors, all the rest of the Survivors.
Is it gonna be sad boy shit if I fucking watch 90 Day Fiance by myself?
No,
No,
Hey,
it's
dude, it's
actually
pretty
really
interesting.
good.
It's pretty
I like
interesting.
it. I watch 90 Day Fiance The Single Life, which is, or we do, me and Patricia do, and we watch the ones where it's like where the previous 90 Day Fiance people are sitting and watching and reacting to it in like real time as you're watching it with. So it's kind of really
That's kinda
interesting. I
cool.
like to watch it that way.
So it's like a
it's
live
funny.
reaction show.
Yeah, Jeremy,
Yeah.
it's funny because 90 Day Fiance, it's not sad boy stuff because it's funny to watch somebody from another country put up with somebody who isn't up
Oh
to
my God,
normal
yeah.
societal beauty
Well,
standards.
The reason
And-
I was saying, oh, sorry.
I don't know. It's funny as fuck though.
It's really good.
But yeah, sorry for interrupting. But the reason I was saying it's like sad was just like it seems like that's like a big couple thing to watch.
Oh, not necessarily.
Like
I don't watch
almost,
it. I
I've
actually
only
don't watch
heard
it.
a few people of watching it, and all of them were couples. That watched it.
it's definitely.
It's only a
I would
few,
say it
that's-
adds another level of like engagement, maybe if you have a couple or if it's a couple.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's still very entertaining, dude.
Jeremy, it's
very
I think Jeremy, honestly, this is fucked up. Probably pessimistic of me to say, but I think couples probably watch it to make their relationship feel better.
Feel bad. Ooh, shots
Maybe.
at Reed right there.
No, but no, that's not.
Oh,
how,
like you said, no, you can watch it by yourself and it's still
Kidding.
entertaining.
yeah.
And like,
Well,
I don't watch it because Caitlin technically watches it by herself. I only know about this because I will be playing games
And you gotta
on the
hear it.
computer, and it's right there. And I don't. If Caitlin and them are down here and I'm playing games, I have one ear open so I can hear everything.
Speaking of, did you guys flip your living room?
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed that TV's right there. I guess
did-
I should have
who did-
realized that the last time we were on the fucking call during those fights.
Before all the kids shit in here, when we flipped it, the living room turned to look huge.
Damn.
But now with no, not huge. It like actually it separates it more. Actually, that's the more thing. Like the couch, the way it comes out, it makes it more like that's the living room. This is the kitchen area, dining room.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but now there is children's stuff from the couch to the wall by the door, and it's a landmine.
It's a
Fucking
of
field,
Legos.
yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Toe destroyers.
Not good.
I was gonna so touching back on the whole YouTube TV thing. I know what you're saying about the whole football thing because
Yeah.
I didn't cancel my YouTube TV subscription. I paused it until September when
Football starts on
Yep. So because there are some like I want to be able to get like Monday Night Football. I want to be able to get Thursday Night, which you can get through Amazon Prime. But Monday Night Football, you really have to have TV for Monday Night Football. And then Sunday, you get some like shows or some games on there that I don't get with my NFL Sunday ticket. So I want to be able to watch those. A lot of the
coverage of all of it, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of the time it'll be like so I can watch my Eagles games because a lot of the time my Eagles games are blacked out on Sunday ticket. So I'll have to watch my Eagles games through YouTube TV. And it's so stupid because it's like I'm paying way too much honestly just to watch football. But I am so into fantasy football that I have to like I need to keep it real time with my players. So I have all these games where I'm watching like, oh, I'm interested in this one, I'm interested in this one, I'm interested in this one, I'm interested. Whereas like if I just had a TV subscription, I'd be able to watch like maybe 2.
Yeah, it's about 2-3 games that you get on YouTube TV, honestly. Which is fine with me because honestly, it's like you guys know me. I don't really know shit about football at all. But like the last couple of years, like me playing fantasy, like Jarcy's been coming over basically every like fucking Sunday and Mondays and stuff. Not Thursdays because we throw darts and I just watch football at darts when I'm there, so that works. But yeah, so like it's we kind of make it a thing now. Like Jarcy shows up Sunday and we fucking watch a couple games and fucking
cool. It's the same thing over here. Like with me is like we usually like Sundays we'll have like Justin Hunter come over and then we'll just chill, watch football all night, and then when it's done, like last game, we'll take off. Or like, maybe sometimes there'll be where they want to watch like a specific game. Like they don't watch their teams. Like he wants to watch the Dolphins play or he wants to watch the Patriots play. And so like if their games are done at a certain time, they're like, all right, I'm going to take off and go home. Because it's like, otherwise we would literally be there for like 12 hours watching football straight, which I've been fine with. And it's fun. It can be very fun. But at the same time, it's just like, sometimes it's like, okay, dude, like I do want to like I want to go play Call of Duty or I want to go like do this. I want to do something besides just football, And like I love football, but at the same time, after like you see your own team play, it's literally just watching it for fantasy for me. Yeah. And so if my fantasy players are also done, I'm just like I have no interest anymore. Like,
I get that, but like,
unless it's a really good matchup.
Sometimes I'll get sick of it even quicker, just in the sense of like. If I like say I go over to Don and Daryl's house, and we'll go. Which would happen every once in a while. Like unless we're playing Call of Duty, then I'm just watching it on my other screen. But like when I'm over there, like it's like these start to factor in where I'm getting like tired and or like restless. I just don't want to sit down and watch this. Or I'm getting drunk a little bit or like buzz up where I want to talk and say like I want to have a conversation with this person. I'm up and walking around and doing shit, and I'm like. Oh yeah, then like Don's out doing like making a cake or some shit or doing something, and I'm like going and talk to Don, and I'm like listening to the game, and then Daryl and Darren are yelling on the couch, and I'm like, oh shit, then I run back over, I'm like, oh fuck, I missed whatever, then watch the highlight or the replay or whatever, and like it's like too much shit I think going on, and like we're like what actually makes it better, like makes it so I can last it. I think that like. If I watch sober, I think I could watch football all day, and I'm not like. I mean, I always it'd be like a lot, but like sober, I could watch football for a long time. Once the drinks get added into it, then I think I want to do too much things. I want to talk. I want to do everything else.
Yeah, I think that's what saves us is like because it's on a Sunday, so like Jarcy's pretty responsible.
Work tomorrow,
and then then I don't want to. So like usually what it is for me, it just makes an excuse to like make food, like we'll make better cheddars.
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and we'll just make some dips and fucking we'll just chill out. Yeah,
Yeah, that's usually what we do too.
That one time we were fucking watching. I mean, he came over. We made like better traders and like burgers, like I don't know, like a little like portable grill outside in his truck bed, like right outside our garage, and like we ate the food. Came in, we both passed out for like 3 hours on the couch. Like we wake up, we're like, what the like, the fuck? Jarsky wakes up right after me. Yo, dude, I think I'm gonna go home. I was like, all right, see you later, I guess. And I'm like, Kayla was like, why don't you wake us up? She's like, oh, you guys were just sleeping, nothing crazy. I was like,
whatever, Didn't think you wanted to watch football.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, it's like you guys were snoring probably in the second quarter of the game. Yeah. And I was like, okay.
These guys, they were drinking Bush Nas as well.
Having lemonade.
No, that was the worst part. We weren't even drinking. We were just fucking
just tired, dude.
Just joking.
Just straight old man dad mode, dude. Mm-hmm. Charlotte wasn't born at the time, obviously, but like, yeah, it was
just practicing.
Yeah, just getting my dad naps in already. Fucking.
Yeah, he was getting ready for that. Like, I'm awake.
I'm
awake.
No, he's getting ready for the. And then someone changed the channel. In the remote.
I was watching that.
Wrong.
You know what? It's funny because I'll never be that because I don't wake up.
No, Josh will be like,
Jeremy, I never wake up.
What are you doing? What?
No, why it takes forever for me to wake up.
Debatable, dude. That's debatable.
It's like waking up a dead body, bro.
Yeah. When you take a nap on the couch, that's different, though. When you, it is sometimes, Josh. Because like. You move around enough. Like last time I stayed there, you were playing game. Oh no, I guess you didn't. Did you nap on the couch, or you were just fucking sitting there? I guess never mind. Fuck, I don't know, man. I feel like there's been multiple times where you did not.
I'm either awake or I'm not. There's no in between.
I feel there like Josh would know the best if he wakes up easily. So I mean,
Jeremy, yes. Is there points in time? No, I'm in it. I'm in and out. Yeah, sure. I'm in and out, but I'm never like questioning it. I'm never like. The only person I lied to is Caitlin. And that's because she'd be like, "Well, she was like, say something about me sleeping." No, it wasn't. Like, I know I dozed off for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But everyone else, I don't like to. There's no point in lying to.
Well, I guess what I was talking about, I guess I didn't necessarily mean like, oh, someone changed the channel or like something like that. Like. The fact, like you wake up quickly. Like it doesn't take a lot if you're in the living room or somewhere not on your bed, hard sleeping. It doesn't take a lot to wake you up. And yeah, granted, you won't be wide awake right away, but you will like move around and you'll do the classic. Like you'll fucking like lift your head and fucking look.
Or you're saying I would react like anybody else who's in a deep sleep on a couch.
Possibly, but your deep sleep could also be jump out of it immediately if you say the right thing.
I think what he's trying to say is that like not necessarily that you wake easily, but that once you are awoken, that you like are up easily. Is that what you're trying to get at?
No, I think maybe Josh is right, but like I'm just saying like when I guess what he said was kind of correct. He said that like when you wake up. Like someone in a deep sleep, like you react. I guess he said. He like if he's laying down, you walk in, someone closes the door, he's gonna look up. Like he's gonna sit up and look. Like even if he's dead asleep on the couch, a lot of times he will wake up from a sound, and he won't stay up. Not at all. He won't stay up, but he'll look up. But if you talk to him, he'll say something. He'll reply, like accurately, and then go back to sleep. That's what you do a lot.
No, Jeremy. But here's the thing: it's what you think, it's what you interpret as being awake. I'm not awake. My brain does not remember that. Because my brain subconsciously answered you, did whatever. It doesn't mean that I'm awake because I don't remember anything. Caitlin will see the same thing. Yeah, you were moving around and you looked at me. You said something. And you
fucking answer questions, dude. You have a fucking conversation with people, like. Not a full on one, but it's like clearly you're half awake, but it's like also when you ask you something, you'll give a very accurate like
it's like
strong case for something.
He sleep talks.
Yeah, it's like sleep talk, but like on a different level. Like a sleep talking when you're kind of conscious, like you know what you're saying, but you're just somehow not gonna fucking remember it. Like I don't.
Yeah, like sleep talking instead of sleep
Is
walking.
well, I mean, there's no sleep talking to me. I guess means
sleep talking.
something else.
I'm not talking about talking in your sleep. I'm saying sleep talking. Whereas
No, John.
like,
So remember, I used to do this. Sorry, I cut you off a little bit. But in Great Falls, I was definitely one of the people that would sleep in the living room while everyone's playing games. Like apparently there was this one time where like they're playing. You, Megan, and Eric were playing like Mortal Kombat or some shit, and I was laying on the couch, and like you guys said something or what would talk to you said something to me, or I just sat up and I started talking to you guys, and I said some fucking nonsense about like pizza or some shit, and then like fucking laid back down. And you guys like, what the fuck? Like, cause like I literally sat up, like I sat up like I was fucking awake, and then said something, and then I just fucking laid down, like, which I do that a lot too. But like,
I feel like that's what I'm trying to say though. Is I feel like that's talking in your sleep. Whereas what I'm saying is that he's sleep talking in a sense where it's like he's still asleep, but he's acting as if though he was awake and talking in that way. Because sleepwalking, you're still asleep, but you're walking around doing things as though if you were awake.
I get what you're saying, but I feel like you flip those. Like I feel like you flip the words, that kind of might make more sense. Like sleep talking seems like if you're like what we're saying Josh is doing, like where he wakes up, he not wakes up, but he can reply accurately. I think that would make more sense to say that sleep talking.
That's what I'm saying.
Or
I'm saying talking in your sleep would be as where you're saying where you just like randomly woke up, said something. And
look at my face, curious.
I'm saying that you're not getting it. So sleep talking is what I'm thinking is like what you're saying about Josh. Whereas like he'll be sleeping and he'll be able to have like almost like a conversation with you. Whereas what you're saying is that when you just randomly out of nowhere say something and then just pass right back out. That's talking in your sleep, I feel like.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I almost flipped that at the end too, and I was like, but then once you said the last part, I was like, yeah, you know what, that does make more sense.
Yeah.
All I know is if you talk to me while I was sleeping and I go right back to sleep, I didn't remember it. Don't ever assume that I did. Granted, there's quite times I do remember conversations. Caitlin would be like, oh, well, you know, you told me, or we talked about this, and it's like, I'm pretty sure you're still sleeping. I was like, no, I remembered that.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually awake.
He's an enigma, dude.
Hey, you think, if I could control it, I would. I don't. I can't.
Yeah, there'll be sometimes I'll be like, walk in, like, and I'm always, like, just from, like, as a young age, this is always, like, it's, like, traumatized me of, like, asking Josh a question when he's asleep. Or waking him up, honestly, is kind of traumatizing to me. So, like, now when I wake him up, it's always in the back of my mind. I don't, like, fucking react weird or anything, but, like, I'm always, like, ready, like, for something to fucking happen. So I'm like...
So... Keep going, sorry.
Oh, so I wake him up, and I'm like, just ask him something. Hey, Josh, mind if I use your car to run to the gas station? Like, then, like, he's just... Usually I'm used to, like, the old Josh where he'd, like, flinch and almost sometimes, like, fucking be mad. And, like, he never, like, would swing at you, but, like, you just feel like it's too intense to wake him up. But, like, now it's kind of borderline that, but it's like, yes, go ahead. And then, like, he'll answer that way. And then I'll go somewhere, and then I'll come back, and then it's like, yeah, like, oh, you knew what you said yes to this, but you were like dead asleep. So I guess that kind of was tying into what we were saying about
he's like
how easy you wake up.
He's like the boy. What's his name? Mugen Train.
Oh my god.
What? Shit.
Rengoku.
Yeah,
Rengoku.
Anyways, it's like Rengoku because remember when he's all asleep.
Yeah.
What?
Have you seen Mugen Train? Yeah.
No.
Have you even finished Demon Slayer yet?
No, I don't like it, man.
I am hurt, but okay. To each their own.
Real quick. I didn't finish Demon Slayer before I watched Mugen Train. I don't think you needed to,
motherfucker.
You definitely didn't need to. But I mean, like, I do plan on finishing. I'd love Demon Slayer. I don't think it's a match.
I feel bad.
And you did. Why?
Because what you were talking about, Jeremy, the intensity I give while being startled awake it's still, obviously it's still well in there today.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
So that is actually why Caitlyn never woke me up to help her out when Charlotte was first born, is because she's like, you scared me, like you legit just, you know, fucking.
Isn't that have something to do with like sleep apnea though? A lot of the time, the people who have that, like when you wake them, it frightens them almost, and so in turn, like just it's like they don't even realize it. They really react poorly, if that makes sense.
That would make sense though. But
it's
I mean, I also have sleep apnea, but also I do know it's like a black person thing. I think. Like,
also,
I don't know.
I didn't want to say it because I honestly I don't really remember anymore. But for some reason, I was when just imagining Josh like fucking waking him up. It like triggered something a little bit, and I was like, did he used to swing at me when I fucking wake him up? Like I knew there was a reason for a long time I wouldn't. Like I'd almost have my mom come wake up Josh. Like and then I'd get in trouble because she'd be like, "Go wake up your brother," and I'm like, "Can you
throw something at him?
Could someone else wake him up? Like, or I'm trying to do him distance, or like someone else wake him up? Like, I don't want to do it. Like
you throw a pillow at him.
Yeah, and but like then right when I thought about that, I was like, but now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't think you ever like did anything like. For real, like I think you might have like maybe hit me a couple times, but like it was never like oh like it was like oh I'm mad and like right there it's like you flinch almost, and like that would terrify the shit out of me. So then I'm like,
I mean I could see why that would be scary. Just like, you know, you're going to wake somebody up, reaching down, you touch them on the shoulder, next you know the fucking fist in your face.
So like for me, I like the weird image in my head is. You sleeping on your side, and then
I'm apnea. I gotta sleep on my side.
Yeah, so I wake you up. I touch your shoulder on the opposite from your backside, not in front of you, from your backside. I always did it, and then you the first thing you do is like it's like your right hand was always the first thing up, so it's like it's coming at me, and but I don't think, like I said, I think you may have like hit me in the shoulder or something like reflexes wise, but just I think the multiple times of seeing you move that way, so you didn't hit me a lot, was that motion, fucking just. I was like, oh, I don't want to be a part of this. Like it's intense, man. And I could imagine it still now, but like maybe not even so much. I think now as an adult, I think it's just your tone. Like you just sound angry when you talk.
I got something. Hold on.
Reed, the way you're sitting, it looks like you have makeup on the side of your eye.
I have what?
Looks like you have makeup. Like it looks like you have like ninja eye makeup, like Naruto kind of shit, man.
Oh yeah, because of the shadows, huh?
Yeah. Pretty cool.
I see that now, like right here.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, so I put that link in there. Know that there's this conspiracy theory out there that the secret ingredient in the Krusty Krab is crab. And it's crab meat.
Because he's the only reason why you only see Mr. Krabs, the only crab in the whole show.
Yeah, and then on top of it,
and his restaurant's a lobster cage.
There was another part where there was an episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs, he eats a Krusty Krab, or not a Krusty Krab, he eats a Krabby Patty. Yeah, he eats a Krabby Patty. And he says, "Oh, so that's what I taste like." And it's like,
damn.
So there's a lot of like, there's not a lot, but there's
Krabby. I guess I never thought about the Krabby Patty. It could be fucking
and then
that's
there was a few other things I saw, but it's like it's kind of alluding towards that Mr. Krabs' secret ingredient is crab meat.
Damn, dude. Fucking lobster fucking cage is a fucking restaurant, dude.
I'm sorry, that's why he's so secretive and protective of it, because he doesn't want people knowing he's
straight up crab meat on there.
Yeah, he's killing crabs, people in Bikini Bottom, basically, and putting them into his food.
Do you ever see another crab in?
No, you don't. The only thing you ever see is a lobster.
Larry the Lobster.
Yeah, which he's a lobster. Whereas,
have you ever seen the lobster?
You don't ever see
Krusty Krab?
I think in like the more recent episodes and stuff like that, there's some crabs, but like he's like the only crab for the most part.
Oh yeah, I think he'll see like his parents or something, but
Mhm.
obviously he's not gonna kill his parents.
Yeah, exactly. But there's no crabs in Bikini Bottom but him.
He's probably getting. He has a. That's probably expensive, bro. He's probably outsourcing, going hunting in other towns to get crabs, bro.
You guys remember
Yeah.
that one prehistoric episode when SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward ate Mr. Krabs?
Oh, and they were
found
in
him crawling,
that
and
one
they
that time
stepped on
machine.
him, stabbed him in the fucking right through the chest, and fucking tossed him on the fire.
Ruthless.
I would know what would be even better is if they said it tastes like a Krabby Patty.
Boys,
Dude, I
boys.
literally, I was thinking, I was like, did they fucking do that weird like think bubble of a Krabby Patty after they eat it?
Boy,
Did they?
Boys,
I don't think
you
they
guys,
did, but
This
they
is
did,
this is
though.
a little off topic, but not too far.
conspiracy theory.
I literally just fucking saw this, which was someone was like, "What the fuck? Like, why is not anyone talking more about Mater from Cars?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He lives in a junkyard full of fucking beat up and car
Dead
parts.
cars.
In their universe, cars are people. That means
my
he's surrounded
God.
by corpses and fucking human car parts for them, sleeping next to them. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, please don't do this to me, man. Like, Jeremy, you know, Athena watches every fucking day of her life. And it was a harmless movie.
But
Would
they
that
did-
would that mean that he's sleeping in a graveyard?
Yes.
Yes.
But, like, even worse, though, they're not buried. They're just there.
But I don't
laying
think they
there.
bury cars, so I would imagine
Exactly.
he's basically living in a graveyard.
I know, but so all the difference is it's a think of it as a human body that is preserved longer because it's made of metal and whatever.
Yeah.
So it lasts longer. That's all it is, though. So like, imagine
so
guy-
them like so them getting like, you know how like he gets like new pieces, like new bumper, new fucking pieces, like car parts. Is that like plastic surgery? Is that
I
so?
think it's like a
Yeah.
transplant. Maybe.
So
transplant
those-
and plastic surgery. I think it's both because I think the
So all
engine was
those
underneath the
pieces will be
hood.
thrown to Mater, and he's just sitting there with, oh, here's McQueen's other fucking bumper that we had, or his ass cheeks just fucking
Yeah,
right over
yeah.
here.
Yeah, because I think the engine, is the innards. You know, like the brain, the fucking guts, the outside. Everything of the body is the body of the thing is the body of the person.
So do you think that like when they change their tires, what are they changing?
The feet, the ankles.
But it's attached to them. Do you think it's there? It can't be just their shoes, right?
No,
I mean, but it's not attached
not
to
the
them the same
rim.
way that
It's
the
not the
other thing,
rim.
though.
True. So the tire, the tire
be
would be
shoe.
shoes.
Dude,
But if they
rim would-
replace the rims,
You broke your ankles, dude. You lost your
Feet-
fucking
feet-
it's
feet.
like
feet
white
transplant.
chicks. I got a knee job.
Oh.
Fuck. Good God.
Yeah,
What's
it's
wrong with you
new.
guys, dude?
You guys want to see this super cool black feet I bought off the fucking Amazon, dude? No, dude. Yeah, because they're feet. The rims are feet.
Wait.
What do you?
Oh,
where do you put your
oh.
shoes? Where do you
I
put your
thought you
shoes?
were.
bro?
Oh fuck! I thought you were talking about real life. Like you bought some feet. I was like, what are you fucking talking about?
Wait.
No,
wait,
like-
so wait.
like,
Let him
He's
explain.
he's talking about
No, so like I got my charger has silver rims, which would be the feet of them. So when I buy new black rims, I bought new black feet. for my
Oh, okay.
fucking
I
body.
was
you fucked
like,
me up a little bit too. Honestly.
yeah, I was like, you bought black feet? What?
See, I was all thinking. I was like, oh, he's still
It's
talking
also,
about
it's
cars.
also a double play because we're native.
Yeah, I
Black feet trap.
hate you for that.
So
but
if
also-
that's no touching on that, no, I feel like I shouldn't touch on it. Let's just ignore it.
I'll touch on
You know what? I'm gonna untouch that. I'm gonna untouch.
I'm gonna take that back. and just
retracting
keep
my
it here.
touch.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Yeah.
I hated that. It's so crazy that you guys brought that up though, because I just saw that post today. Before that, oh my god,
That made me feel uncomfortable.
dude, that's fucked,
like-
boys.
I don't like you anymore, to be honest.
But here's the thing though. I think cars in general, the whole universe has too many loopholes. You know what I mean? Because like they don't show any cracked windshields. That's your eyes apparently in the cars universe.
Well, but
You
how
saying your
often
eyes
does
get blown
anyone
out?
like? Well, how often does anybody like crack their eye?
Exactly. That's
or
my whole
tear their
point.
cornea.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's unrealistic because they're not showing like every single car had perfectly fine eyes. How many people do you know have cracked windshields? Almost all the people I know have a cracked windshield.
It's a different universe.
How many windshields have you cracked?
Enough.
Why isn't Mater's windshield cracked?
Because he's a cannibal.
Do you think he's a cannibal, or he's just down on his like luck and he lives in a graveyard because he's so poor?
I think he lives in a graveyard, and I think it works for him.
Wait,
he's dumb.
also, wait. Do you realize his little place where he sleeps is outside of the thing? He doesn't sleep in it. Isn't his little shed right outside the fence of the?
You think Mater's like a gravekeeper?
Yeah, I feel like he's a gravekeeper. Like he literally he sleeps in the shed outside the fucking thing.
It's connected. It's connected to it.
Yeah, but like when he
a chain link fence.
Yes. When he wakes up, he literally can drive right onto the road, and then there's a fence behind him to get into the graveyard. Like so I think
he's like
it's still fucked up, but I still think he's a gravekeeper. A gravekeeper more than I don't think he's nestled next to like a bunch of fucking dead fucking car parts.
Jeremy, when I said next to it, I meant yes. What you said, his little shack is right next to it. Is what I meant by next to it.
So that's what I'm saying though. So he's basically just a gravekeeper, right? He's not because the gravekeepers stay the night at the grave grounds or
and they're all little fucking
no. A gravekeeper doesn't sell parts of bodies to other people.
No.
Okay, well, there's.
I don't think he does.
As far as you know, there's probably some out there who do.
That's illegal, brother. That's all I'm saying.
You think?
Yeah, obviously. Well, okay, so I'm telling you, either way, if he's
not
doing
in the
car
car world,
fucked up.
Not in the car world.
See, I think what you're saying is that like in the car world, it's like socially accepted that he's selling body parts
because it is,
and it's weird.
How many times have you went? How many times do you hear about people going to like a junkyard and going to buy?
Yes, in the human world, it's acceptable.
Black market.
But Jeremy, we don't live in a car world, so we don't know. Apparently, they just adopted the human rules that it's acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, everything else is kind of adopted. I think they had a fucking jury and lawyers and fucking courthouse. I think it counts.
They still have like a social system.
I know, but maybe they should have thought about it a little bit better, though.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I think it's still a little fucking fucked up for him to be.
Oh, I completely agree.
That's what I'm saying. They should have just thought it through a little bit more.
Which I think maybe they're getting away with it just because like same reason that we didn't really think about it now. It's a kid's show.
I know.
We didn't think. I'm fucking 25 and it's been out since what? Like 10 years or 2011 or 10 when the first one came out. However long ago.
Wasn't there a conspiracy theory about Finding Nemo? About how what is his name?
Marlin.
How about Marlin actually killed all of his, or maybe the mom?
Jesus
one of them.
Christ.
One of the two killed all of their children. And that Nemo was the only one that lived, but there was because there's something about clownfish like that they're cannibalistic to their children or something like that. If they're like, it's weird.
The only thing I heard about is that like it's either one way or the other. I was like the mom turns into the dad or the dad turns into the mom. Some shit like that, and I was like,
wait,
okay.
What?
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm not a fucking zoologist, my man. But
I'm biologist.
I get it.
Oh, look at this guy over here.
Oh yeah.
Hey, chalk one up for Jeremy. His first one ever, boys.
I'll chalk it up all day. Oh shit, sorry.
Jeremy, we should add that as an effect. No,
yeah,
keep track every episode.
Take it easy. Your boy not the greatest editor in the world. I can't do simple.
No, we hire people. Anyways,
honestly, I gotta go on Fiverr and go check some shit out. Honestly, but I'm just looking at how long this video is. I'm like, I might want to pay someone to fucking edit this. Right?
Yeah, that'd be really. Oh, how would they know what to edit out though?
Oh, then they decide. They'll send us. They send us the clip. We don't have to keep it. We're gonna have the full thing anyways. If I have to pay $20, $50, that's fine.
Hey, yeah. Let me know if you do decide to do that, and then I can just like fucking Venmo you money or some shit.
Do you use Venmo, you old man?
No, I got PayPal.
Dope. God, you're fucking old, and I love it. I have PayPal too, but I don't use it. I love how you said I'll Venmo you money. Do you have Venmo? Nah, I got PayPal though.
Dude, no, that was a joke on Dre. Reed, you know what I'm fucking talking about.
What?
Anytime you buy something for Andrew or give him do anything, oh
you.
yeah, bro, I'll Venmo you. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't fucking got Venmo. Stop with that shit, man.
See, Dre
Please
does
stop.
that. Dre does that for me. Like one day, like we were getting groceries when she came over.
God damn it.
We were getting groceries, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we'll get this, and like I ended up buying. I was like, no, it's fine. You guys came to visit us. Like I'll
just
pay for
found
the
a
shit. Don't
way
fucking
worse
stop
conspiracy.
it. Reed.
It's
Stop
way
fucking
worse.
me up. You're fucking gonna make me feel bad about
So
my
much
childhood
worse. So-
heroes. Anyways, I fucking get this.
Oh, you don't wanna
groceries
hear
and
it.
I get back. I get back home, and then like Andrea's like, "Oh yeah, this is for the groceries," and I was like, "What?" And also like my watch goes off, and I was like, "This bitch Venmo'd me $17 for fucking groceries that were also like not $17."
Oh,
Definitely
For
over
$17.
$70.
it's like $120.
No,
Thanks.
She said I was wrong. I almost
Did she
slapped-
Venmo the money for what she wanted?
Yes, it was the drinks. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Her
Drinks were only
alcohol.
$17.
Her alcohol. Yeah, she wanted like a little. She just wanted like a case of Trulies or some shit. It was.
Well,
like
anyways.
something- yeah, what fucking thing are you trying to bring up now? Are you trying to ruin?
It's
What
so much worse
cartoon
than
are
I
you trying to
thought.
fucking ruin for me right now?
So,
God damn it!
clownfish, they can change sexes depending on the need. So the fact of it is that when Nemo was the only one left alive, he was a male fish, or whatever, and so Marlin was a male fish. But the thing about it is that the need arose that they needed to be a female fish because the mother died. So the theory or the actual, science of it, if that had ever happened in nature, what would have really happened is Marlin would have immediately turned into a female. He would have started turning into a female. He would have become Nemo's mother and then fucked him.
Sounds about right. Nature,
I
they
thought that was gonna be a lot worse than you're gonna say that. But yeah,
That's
not-
awful.
It
I
is,
know-
but like just for a fish,
No,
I
it's
guess
aw-
you don't. You just
awful
kind of
for us.
disassociate like when you fish.
it's awful for
I know
us.
you're disassociating, but I'm just saying if you don't, if you want to compartmentalize it and make it like okay in your head, do that. But the
I'm
thing
gonna
about it is-
read. Hear what you said. I'm gonna, dude. I'm gonna make
I
it.
know,
I don't
I'm
want to.
just
I don't want to
saying.
think about it in real life terms.
It's fine for me. It's fine for me to think that way because we can't do any of that scenario. For me, it's unrealistic. It's like
No, we know.
that's
It's
a
a
that's
story.
that's in a story, buddy.
I get that we can't do it, but to think of the fact that there's a species out there.
Why
who
are
can
you
and
trying to
does
push that fucking thought? Why are you trying to make us think that way?
No, I'm just saying, think
You're
about
trying
it.
to-
Like
you're
it's
trying to
crazy.
fuck up
There
my
is a
mind.
species out there that can change sexes and
Yeah.
do something so heinous as it. Yeah, I just can't.
Is that why he had a gimp?
But it makes sense.
Is that
No, that's not why he had a gimp.
is that
fin.
From the
fucked up to say?
barracuda.
Is that fucked up to say?
What?
Do I gotta
From
cut
the
that out?
bear.
Well, I mean, like when things are incest, you normally have birth defects.
He didn't
no-
have. It wasn't created by.
Remember,
some
he couldn't birth himself. What's wrong with you?
So if he had sex
dumbass.
with his father, mother, then yes, maybe there was a. Maybe. he
Wait,
has a
wait,
point
what are
there.
you
He does
fucking
have a point. We
saying
don't
right
know.
You just started
We don't
fucking
know.
going off about,
I get it.
Nemo's
I-
dad
I-
fucked him like when he was when
I
he's a
see where
mom
you're
or
coming
some
from.
shit.
What I'm saying is that I get your point. Is in
Oh.
that I guess you're right in the sense that technically we don't know if Marlin's wife was his sister, or his mom, or his auntie, or any of that. We don't know that.
Yeah, okay.
So I guess Nemo's little weird fin could be because of the fact that there was some incest.
That's insensitive. Dude. You're fucking canceled right now.
Oh, shut up!
I'm
just
calling
saying that, like,
Andrea right
I was
now.
just-
You're fucking canceled.
I was
Call
literally
the woke police
just-
right now.
Oh my god! I love how
Derek,
I was literally
Andrea.
I was just trying to make Jeremy's idea make sense, and then, oh, you're canceled here.
Yeah, I get it.
We're gonna call the police right now, and you're going to jail tonight. We got him, boys.
Hey,
you need to chill.
Caught him in 4K, baby. What about the Rugrats though?
Ooh, what about
The
Rugrats?
schizophrenic crack baby of Angelica.
Fucking Angelica.
Yeah,
It only makes sense because she's crazy, man. She's psycho, bro.
See her
She
fucking
was
hair?
insane.
You see her fucking hair? See
No,
Cynthia's
it's not
hair?
her hair. I was like Cynthia's hair.
Well, I mean, her hair is
yeah, her
fucked up
doll's
too.
hair.
no, it's not.
Nah,
Really?
nah,
She got
she has two pigtails. That's fucked up, man.
The craziest part of that show is those gross, big babies that were picking on Tommy that one time.
Oh my
God.
God.
I fucking hate that you brought that up that one time because literally, I swear to God, I blocked that out of my mind. It's like those were fucking terrifying, and then like
Grown men, like
Yeah.
it seemed like
dude,
that
the
girl-
fucking voice.
Hey, you in the fucking bottle. You fucking.
I was like,
Dude, they're like 6 feet tall. Yeah, okay.
Whoever made this is on fucking acid, bro. For real.
yes.
Real quick, we're gonna cut this out just because I don't need anyone else knowing this part. But
No, we're not. Who the fuck we are?
I'm gonna cut out. But
You're not doing it.
I think he's saying he's cutting out what he's about to say.
yeah. But
Oh,
I'm
he
about to
knows.
say-
Oh, I thought you meant what we just said.
No,
No, I think it's
what I'm
what he's
about
about.
to say.
He's about to
Oh.
say.